And we're recording a podcast. We're doing it.
Wow.
We're doing both.
Here.
My camera's all cattywampus.
Where's Frank? Again,
Frank's
gone.
dead. No, he's dead.
Frank, bring Frank back. Bring. I'm gonna try to bring Frank here. Bring.
We got to look at a picture of him, though. Oh, he's right there. He's right above you.
Bring.
Let me go get a pillow so I can make a belly.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay. Let's just do it.
He ate 55 donuts.
This fucking episode. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Let's play. We got to go with this one, obviously.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Oh, citizens, welcome to LIW Toys Review, episode 347 for Twilight Zone 85, 205, The Toys of Caliban. I am Phoenix West. It's going to be a long show if we talk that way. A reliable co-host. Bring.
Bring.
Frank,
No, didn't
we're
work.
trying to summon you.
We don't have retard power. We don't have retard strength.
You're going to say that 50 times in this episode.
Oh, I'm not going to stop.
Because the old man in this episode gave you carte blanche, apparently. You can just.
He said it twice.
He said it twice. Oh, he said it once, and then
no, at the end, he says it twice.
Oh, does he?
He does say it twice. He says at the beginning, he says at the end.
Okay. So that means you could say it all the time, apparently.
Now, the thing is, did she have a heart attack? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I had the same exact question about the heart. It's really my only question.
I think so. I think it's correct.
Yes, but we'll get there because it's on my notes.
Yeah.
Simple Jack makes toys into reality. It's like Simple Jack starring in a reverse It's a Good Life.
Oh, no. This is
sending
much
things to
worse.
the cornfield, he's bringing it to him.
And he's much more irritating than Bill Mooney.
Yeah.
Maybe not as irritating as Bill Mooney's daughter in the next one, and the second one.
The little boy in this episode is, what's his name? Toby. This is Toby. It's a 20-something-year-old kid playing a disabled child with a padded belly. I don't know. I don't understand the point of the pillow belly. Because
he's supposed to look pathetic, and I think it's like you want to feel sorry for the kid because a lot of special needs children do have that big ass belly because they just eat and eat and eat because they don't know how to control themselves.
And the slow kid haircut.
Oh, definitely. I used to have that haircut. Oh wait, I still do.
Yeah, I had that for a long time.
I had the haircut. Bring. Dude.
What is this thing? A mouse? A giant mouse?
Yeah, he says stuffed animals, which is this episode is probably my. You know what? I'm gonna go down this path. This is my favorite Twilight Zone 85 episode.
No,
I think so. Absolutely, it's my favorite. It is so fucking dark and sad.
Yes, it's
wonderful. I love it. It's so fucking dark.
This episode
is fucked up. I love it. It's beautiful.
And just when you think it's like gonna go the schmaltzy way okay, so this kid can bring stuff to life. He eventually eats too many donuts and goes into the hospital. They fix him, but then they bring in like a social worker, and that's where it starts to I'm like, oh, here we go. This is just the same plot of It's a Good Life, and then that's where it really shifts because everyone starts to get really frantic, and then shit goes in the hyperdrive as far as dramatic. I didn't expect it to go where it went in any way possible.
Well, I think, I'm envious of you because this is your first time seeing it. I had seen this episode. I forgot I had seen this before. I saw this episode years ago, and I've always been like, oh, shit, I remember. I remember the first time when this episode started, I was like, wait a minute. This looks familiar. Oh, that's right. I was like, oh shit, I forgot.
Now, why did you watch this?
I think it was on Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh,
Like when
okay.
they used to have the reruns, and it was just on. I watched. Like sometimes you just catch these old episodes, and this one I forgot I saw it because I've seen like a bunch of them.
I thought it would just be like you watched it. Oh, you're trying to watch a different episode for this show or something.
No, I saw this one. Yeah, way before when it was like maybe I saw it when it was live. I don't remember, but I don't think so. I think I was older, definitely after it had already aired.
Yeah, they used to air them more frequently than now. It's just never.
Yeah, now you don't see them at all. Yeah, they're nowhere to be found. Not even on streaming, you can't find them.
I'm still gonna put Button and Grandma above this.
Oh, okay, yeah, but
Grandma was fucking dark.
Grandma's dark, but this one I forgot. This one I love this. This episode's amazing.
It was good. I loved it.
I love this episode. It is just so bleak. It is so awful.
And you're ready to write it off like minute one when he first goes.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
He's got his tongue out the whole. He's like Miley Cyrus, got his tongue out the whole time.
He's just like covering the bottom of his mouth with it. Like,
I done that.
He's not doing the.
Well, see, and they got the setup and payoff of this episode is great because you establish that he's got the toys and he's got like the picture book with toys and he sees the unicorn like in this picture right here. And all of a sudden, like, you don't even see it materialize. Yeah. You just see he just turns and he has it. And it's just not, it's like totally like a non sequitur. Like, it just happens.
Yeah.
And like, you don't call attention at all. It's perfectly done.
He just looks at this and then you see.
Bring!
Dinner's ready. Toby?
She is only 50 years old there, 50 something. Like 54.
My holy God.
She looks like she's 76. She never even lived at 76.
Did she not?
She died in 2001 at like 76, I think.
Oh my God. Right after Liar?
No, Liar's 94, right?
97.
97.
Liar's 97. Yeah, she died shortly thereafter.
So she died.
See what happens
4 years after Liar at age 76.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Christ. 67.
67?
She died at 67. So
oh my God.
Episode, she's in like her early 50s.
Oh my God. That's horrifying.
So this is 86. She would have been 52. 52 years old, and she looks like she's in her late 70s.
Look at what that town does to you.
And he does not fare much better because he died a year earlier than her.
Richard Mulligan.
And he would have been 2 years older than her. So they're both in their early 50s here.
Wow.
Both of them.
Toby, are you?
Those two are in their early 50s.
Yeah, that's incredible. Well, they're products of their time. They had just gotten out of the 70s and the 60s. It's just like the next episode, Riley, the guy's 48. He's supposed to be 47 or something like that.
Yeah, 48.
And he looks like he's 62. It's just like everybody is so fucking old. And it just shows you how society has changed for the better in a sense because of health issues. We take care of ourselves a little bit better now.
A little bit? Look at this.
Much better. Yeah, fuck. Like I said, John Wayne Gacy was 37 years old when he was arrested, and look at that. And you're 37, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're John Wayne Gacy's age, and you don't look like you're John Wayne Gacy.
I saw a picture of it was like one of the it was a Theodore Roosevelt or one of those types of presidents when they're like 15. They had a rare picture of him. I'm like, holy shit! Like that's a fucking man. Like I'm in my 30s. I am not a man.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you're talking about an era where they had to fucking chop wood just to fucking live for the day. Yeah. I mean, you gotta go chop down a tree if you want to fucking live.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Hey, do you want to eat breakfast? We'll go kill a fucking cow and bring them the corpse, and we'll cut up and eat steaks. Can I get eggs? Only if we have fucking chickens, make sure the wolves didn't eat them. I mean, Jesus.
Depends how good you built that fence.
Exactly.
That took 6 months off your life right there.
We built that fence and we lost Frankie Jr. at 13.
Yeah.
Because when he cut off his own foot.
He got stuck in the chicken wire, never got out.
He got wrapped up in that razor wire, cut his throat right open
Took him 3 days to get through his neck.
by himself, just like Hereditary. Just like, what's her name? What's her name in Hereditary?
Oh, speaking of,
Hungry?
Donuts, Mama, donuts.
No, son. You had donuts yesterday.
No, you little shit. No fucking donuts.
oh,
You little bastard.
he goes and they eat dinner, and dinner lasts way too long. And then he goes, "Oh, you can have donuts." And he goes to grab the sheet out of the drawer with the pictures, and he turns around. The kids are like, "Donuts!"
He already has. He didn't even see the picture. He doesn't look like it scares the shit out of him.
He goes and he hides the porno mag. He's like,
Yeah.
wait,
No,
I
wait a
should
minute.
get these out.
Actually, yes. Bring Toby.
I need to make sure these models are still alive
But either way,
or recently dead.
because So yeah, but again, this episode has setup and payoff because they basically within 2 minutes they've set up this kid's power.
Yeah.
And now not only do you can do that, but he can go beyond that just by memory, start bringing shit into the high. And it's just like that scares the shit out of him. And it's like, oh my God, this is not going to get any better, is it?
Yeah, they tell the doctor tries, or the not doctor, I do want to show Dr. Dimples because they go to the doctor after he has his stomach issues. Okay, let's look at the fucking stomach here. The stupid pillow stomach. And first of all, he's wearing stripes with plaid. Is that how they're showing that he's simple?
Oh, absolutely.
It's a fashion no-no, even if you're a shut-in.
Come on. What were they thinking?
Dr. Dimples is coming up here.
Child services would take him away just for that. I have to take him to the hospital. That is the doctor from Babylon 5.
We pumped his stomach. I'm
I swear his name tag says Dr. Dimples.
sure he'll be fine, but I like to keep him overnight for observation.
By the way, everybody in this picture is dead.
He's dead too?
He's dead too. He died shortly after Babylon 5. It was kind of sad. He died right away. He died very young.
What? Dr. Dumbass? What does that say?
Dr. Giggles?
Dr. Giggles. Oh no. Gonna start a terrible movie.
I'm going to put your boy in a big fat woman and he'll cut himself out.
But he's just like, And while the dad's like, all right, no TV, no books, no magazines. Don't even think about anything around him.
None of that queer shit.
Right. I know what you guys are doing here in the hospital.
Fucking bastard.
None of that shit in here. All right.
Well,
like,
and again, they're setting it up like, shut in, like the weirdos, but it's like, you guys have no idea what this fucking retard can do. This guy is a fucking menace.
I do like the line later when he's like, he's not the one in prison here. You are.
Well, not like I said, this is a fucking dark episode because it gets to this point when let's get to the point where he says he's retarded. Toby can't go to school. He's retarded. It's up in the hospital room.
We would just prefer to take our son home as soon as possible.
Yes, of course, I understand that.
This bitch trying to help.
She's a lesbian.
Apparently, this is an 80s lesbian.
But I do have a few questions. You see, I'm with Children and Family Services.
Of course you are, you fucking bitch.
All right. So this is where you think you know where it's going to go. She's going to let him out. He's going to cause havoc. And that never happens.
No.
With regards to your son's schooling, for instance, we have no record of any.
Toby's retarded.
And school, he's a very special boy. He's very...
in their early 50s.
That's insane. That is absolutely insanity.
God damn, they look like they're elderly.
This is what happened. This is a whole generational thing.
excitable.
Well, of course, I wasn't talking about an ordinary curriculum. You do know, don't you, that even the most severely retarded children can be educable. There's special classes for boys and girls like Toby.
He's dead too.
No.
No, this is his career. Sorry.
Oh, it's just career. Yeah, well, that's what you think. He's probably an entertainment lawyer.
Let's find out.
Look him up. See what's Toby up to these days?
Oh, it's Dr. Thompson. Richard Biggs plays Dr. Thompson.
Yes, Richard Biggs is his name, and he's dead too.
He died in 2004 at age 44.
Really sad.
Ascending aortic aneurysm. Oh.
Jesus, look at that heart thing.
Okay, David Greenlee is Toby here. He was in his last credit was back in 2001. So it's like as soon as his parents here died, he was done acting.
He quit.
But he was 26 here.
Oh wow, okay.
He was born in 1960. This is 86. He was in the Fame TV show, Beauty and the Beast TV show.
I believe it.
His last credit, though, I was mentioning was Digimon, Digital Monsters.
Oh, interesting.
He was in an episode of Roseanne. He was Duncan in Slumber Party Massacre 3.
I think I've seen that movie.
Oh, he's got a good credit. A show I really love. It's Gary Shandling's show.
Oh, okay. That's
I love that show.
That's a good show.
Mr. Smith Goes to Nam. I'm trying to remember that episode.
That's funny.
Randomly titled.
That's pretty funny.
He's in this.
Wow.
And yeah.
This is his only retard role.
He started off at 22. He's an Iron Eagle.
Oh.
21 Jump Street, an episode.
Is he the star of Iron Eagle, or is he just in Iron Eagle? What does he build?
Kingsley.
Is he like the fifth build in Iron Eagle, or
he's 14th build or something?
Oh,
like that. Right after Melora Hardin.
Then he's in like the classroom or something. Just like, I can fly shit. I can fly a plane, Louis Gossett Jr. Bring. And he brings Louis Gossett Jr. to the classroom.
No, he brings the enemies there.
Oh my God, kill him!
We got to get this guy the fuck out of here.
Well, actually, no, he brings the enemies. They're all dead because they don't live through the transformation.
Oh,
they don't live. They die. That's the thing.
No.
Toby brings them. They die. I think that's why they die.
No, I sat down and I figured out what the fuck happened.
He choked it to death, or he broke. He's like a fucking Lenny.
No.
Man.
So, okay. Yeah, let's get there. Well, really, that's it. They take him home.
Yeah.
She shows them a magazine before they leave called Tempo, or
it's like there's like a Time magazine or something. It has like a It has a rocket ship on the cover, one of the new shuttles from NASA, and he's like, "Oh, back a thing." And they said, "No, Toby." They rip it out of his hand, and she's just like,
"This is really where I laughed at his belly, his fake belly." This shot right here, I brought in the wife. I'm like, "Look at this shit."
Oh, everything's going to be fine now. Oh.
Right here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
also, he sits down and there's like, it's a whoop, and then there's like his actual belly below it. Look at that. What is this?
That was the best take we could
get. It looks like a face. It looks like Iron Man's mask.
We did 25 takes, and that was the best.
There you go, play.
Oh my God. Love it.
Now, this is the best scene, right? This scene is just, they're so burnt out. Hey, that's the scene from The Fear. Remember the Twilight episode where the guy sits down and dick out?
And Adam Chance.
Maybe that's what this is the homage to.
Oh, yeah.
Look at my balls and dick waiting for you, honey. This 52-year-old cop needs some love.
You may look like it's 73, and those balls are 4 inches below where they are when I was. But hey.
That's just World War II talking.
Yeah.
No, this is actually a really sad, just a horribly sad scene.
It's about to get sadder.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, but like she goes, oh, maybe it would be a good idea to have him go to some institution because we could go out to a dinner. We could go to a restaurant. Yeah. We could actually go see a movie. When was the last time we saw a movie? And he's just like, nope, can't do it. Toby's going to bring the end of times to the world.
Well, at this point, you're thinking it's like they're saying that like they have kids, and you're just like, can we just get a babysitter sort of conversation?
Right. Yeah.
But you're realizing in the next scene how fucking dark it really can be with this kid. Because at this point, he's only brought on a stuffed animal in a donut.
Yeah.
I had to move my camera thing.
Oh, it's falling
off, and it fell off again. Anyway,
but what I just say, Toby's in his room, and he's. But here's the thing. So this is the question that we're trying to figure out, because she sees it before she gets into the room, so he already has it in his hands.
Yes.
So I think that maybe that's.
He brings the Tempo magazine into reality and opens it up. Why is it turning off now? Nothing happened.
I don't know. Well, he opens it. He brings the magazine to him from memory, which in a way is weird. Whatever, that's fine. It works within the rules of the show.
Yeah, they set up that he could pull stuff from memory now, and that was recently on his mind. He might be learning.
It makes sense.
Yeah, they set it up.
They set up because he opens it up and there's just a picture of. Well, I mean, they don't show it right away.
No.
His hands are bloody, and it's just like, and the wife, the mother comes and she's Toby, no,
the 50-year-old mother.
Yeah, he already has it in his hand, so it's not her heart. She just has a heart attack.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be masturbating. He's bringing Cindy Crawford from 1980s into his bedroom.
She's dead.
Fucking the shit out of her.
I can't help it that this bitch is dead on her feet.
Yeah. Wow.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
That's that reference. Just to let you know. It's not anything.
Oh, I knew.
Yeah, of course. That's all that matters.
Throws her.
No, and then they fucking kill her. She dies. She has a massive heart attack and dies because the stress of dealing with this special fucking freak show child has gone to the point where she just fucking dies.
Well, she walks into the room.
Yeah.
Where she thought he was diddling himself.
Which is scary himself.
And instead he's sitting there like playing hacky sack with a fucking human heart. So she has a heart attack. This woman wanted out anyway. So her heart was like, oh, a way out. Yeah, let's take it. I'll stop.
No.
I'll stop.
Oh, thank God. It's like that part in Waterworld. Oh, thank God. When they dropped the flare in there. That's funny shit. That's the funny bit.
It's like where you don't want to kill yourself, but you don't want to be there even more.
Exactly.
Yes, this does start the. This is. So what was your question here?
Well, I think we both had the same idea, but I think now it's not the case. Do you think he said bring the heart has to come from somewhere? So it's her heart that he transported out of her body?
I thought that for a few seconds.
I did
but then
too.
Looking at the timing.
No. She just has a heart attack because he got one from the magazine.
Yeah, it's a problem of coincidence where he pulls a human heart, she has a heart attack. That ties it together in your head, but no, they're unrelated.
Because I'm sure
someone in the world, someone just dropped dead and their heart's missing.
Well, it's like the box. It's like button, you know? It's like that's kind of like the same idea. But I don't know, maybe in the original draft of the script, it was darker, and maybe like he brought something that was so horrifying, like the Network executive was like, "What the fuck is this? You can't put this on TV. You guys are already going far with the fucking retard shit."
Well, they could have just cut to a picture of a genitalia. You'd be like, "Oh God, he's playing with this a loose dong."
A giant cock.
Slapping his tongue.
She did not have gay pride. She just died.
Oh
shit! I haven't seen one of those in 50 years.
So big and black.
Oh, good for you.
Why that specific?
But here's the real question, though. She dies.
Yes.
How did they have a funeral?
I don't know if they did.
Well, that's the thing. He had to have her. I mean, it's not like he can't go to the. He has to call the ambulance. They have to take her out. So he has to go and fill out paperwork. It's not like he can just say, "Hey, I got a stiff in my house. Come pick her up." He's got to go with them and do all the work. Like there's paperwork involved. That's just real world stuff. Yeah. I understand, and it's a fictional. Maybe I don't know, but again, suspension of disbelief. It's thinking too much. But
as long as there's no pictures around him, he's fine. Which is why they lock up, because apparently this kid has never heard of breaking glass.
Well, that's the other thing too. He has a picture of the wife, which I was like, "Oh, that's right. I forgot about that part." And I was like, "Oh God, again, setup and payoff. Yep. It's beautiful."
But he's holding a different picture. He's holding like their wedding photo.
The wedding photo, but still, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
because it's done.
Because
he can't bring the past back.
Well, in reality, if she was still alive, she would have just been transported from the living room to his bedroom and been like, "Why the fuck did you call me in here?" That's what would have happened.
But then again, because they talk about he saw a puppy on the television and he wanted it, and it came, but it was dead.
Yeah, this is where I had my own theory on this.
That's I think if it was a living thing, it dies.
I don't
That's
think
why.
so.
Well, that's because he couldn't play with kids. Because if he played with kids, he'd be like, "I want to come over right now," and he'd like bring, and the kid would come, probably kill the kid. That's why they said they just want to take the chance.
See, I read into that as like when you see a puppy on screen, what do you got? If it's filmed more than 8 years ago, 9 years ago, it's probably dead. So that's my theory on that. He's kept bringing puppies based on like old movies because they're old. They're probably watching old stuff with him, and they saw.
No, because it could have been a commercial, and I thought it could have been. We
don't know.
That's the thing, but I think that's why they make that assumption. Like they say, well, if he saw a kid, we couldn't let him see other children. We can't let him play with other kids because he'll say "bring," and that kid will transport over, but that in fact would kill the kid. And I think that's probably what was the underlining issue with that because he can't bring anything alive. It has to be just an object. It's either because the mother's dead, the heart is dead. It's just a piece of biological material. It's not alive.
We don't really have any proof either way, so
I'm gonna go my way because it's much darker.
Yeah.
Because this is a fucked up episode.
Well, I'm gonna go my way because it makes it more interesting. Because if he would have called his mom into the room when she was alive, she'd just been in the other room. But now that she's dead, he literally brings her corpse into the room.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, in her wedding dress.
Yeah.
Oh, Toby, no.
Because the teacher, I keep saying teacher. I'm kind of crossing it with Tales from the Hood, that episode with David Alan Grier.
Yes.
With the monster.
Shut the fuck up! What you doing here, bitch?
Yeah. He smacks the teacher.
Oh God, that's so funny.
The social worker comes to the house and she's like, "I can just take him away from you,
No.
And he's like, "Yeah." You want to do that? He goes over and he unlocks the cabinet and he makes the son bring him a medieval sword. And she's like, "Oh, you're here doing parlor tricks." And he's like, "All right, do it." And he brings a
knight suit, a suit of armor. Was that the armor wearing a tutu though? When it came back on, I think it was wearing a tutu.
Let's find out.
It had like a pink skirt on or something. Boing! You fucking retard.
I also noticed, and I said to my wife, I'm like, it looks like she has negative tits. Like she has any boobs. Like they're concave.
It looks like she's turning into Diane Wiest here.
Definitely.
She's morphing into Diane Wiest from Parenthood.
That's a horsey.
Horsey, yeah.
Oh my God, the greatest picture ever. Holy shit.
Put Frank's head on that.
Especially how bored the dad looks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
Bring!
Oh, it's a skirt, but it's not tutu. It's just like leather or something.
Is this a monkey?
Yes, it is. It's a giant monkey with a radio.
Is he I don't know. Why don't they just sell all the toys?
Good point. But they have to have a yard sale, and you don't want Toby at the yard sale.
No, you bring someone over. Go, hey,
bring back.
Hey, you're an antique toy collector. We have a bunch of stuff over here. Come on over.
Yeah, fucking nobody wants a giant monkey that's got his fucking stains all over it. You know, Toby was a notorious fucking retard that jerks off on everything.
No, I'm saying take advantage of your child and just have him reproduce really expensive stuff.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
Like Nintendo was out by then.
If this was a Jordan Peele modern episode, it would be about selfish parents. But this is isn't that era.
Yeah, there had to be something else going on that's more socially.
Oh yeah, no. The kid, it would be a mixed race couple, and there would be lesbians. It'd be two lesbians. The father would be mad and blame the curse of the child on the fact that they're lesbians. And then he would say, I want to be a girl. And then it's a transgender retard.
It would be little baby Trump.
Yes.
A little like 6-year-old Trump with the same hairstyle, same orange skin. And he would be bringing out like swastikas and old Nazi relics.
Right.
Yeah. And they would have to do I did a thing on the show for a while where I was doing updated Jordan Peele versions of old classic Twilight Zone.
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah,
I did that for a while. I completely forgot about that.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I did like new plots for them.
Shit, that's really good.
Yeah, I did. I did several of them, like 30, 40 of them.
I like it.
Like every year, I do a different little bit. In the last 2 years, it's just been the Filthy Twilight Zone. I'm just sticking with that.
The last 2 years has just been a lot of drinking and not caring anymore. And
Yeah,
I hate my life and
I give up.
Kind of, I don't know, staring down the barrel of a shotgun every other day. Bring!
Enough about breakfast.
So she gets freaked out and she's like, I'm coming back. I'm coming back here. I'm going to save Toby. I'll tell you what, I'm going to save Toby. And he's like, go ahead, you stupid bitch. Get out of here, you stupid fucking cunt.
I can't get over this. All right. I should make
where to go.
A little video of that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then so we end.
Anyway, we'll go there after the what have you.
We end on probably the most bittersweet, sad ending in the history of TZ 85.
Oh, no, we got to show this first. Because he looks at the picture of the mom.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's why she freaks out and leaves. Like, see what you did?
Toby, no!
And the funny thing is she looks the same age.
I love it because the dad said his backyard is filled with the animals and shit that kid brought over from the
Yes.
Now he has to go bury his dead wife in his backyard.
Bury his dead wife in the backyard again.
How long has it been? Because she's like rotting already.
Well, she was fucking like 150. Imagine if she's been dead a week. She would have rotted. I'm surprised she looked that good. Time affects them differently.
There needs to be a thing where they de-age them before they rot. Like, oh, we'll be fair. This is what you should look like. Oh, anyway, now you're rot.
Oh, well. Sorry about time being an awful mistress to you.
Sorry that the times you live in are fucking terrible.
You had to deal with a lot of shit, and all you could do to cope was smoke and drink.
Yeah, who
and the occasional hit of Quaaludes if you could get them, and hard caffeine.
Would you take a Quaalude right now if you could? I would.
No, I don't think so. I don't do drugs.
I don't either, but just because I know how rare they are now, I would definitely be like, yeah, fuck it.
I don't think they'd work though, would they? I think the potency would be all gone, wouldn't it?
No, if they came back out. If Crystal Pepsi'd it. They're like Quaalude Lights, or they're like a micro dose of Quaaludes.
Well, I'm sure the pills that they got now are basically fucking Quaaludes. Just call them something else.
Oh yeah.
I mean, honestly, everybody's taking something for something. We got 5,000 pills on the market for some restless leg syndrome, for Christ's sake.
Because like a month ago, McDonald's came out with the Szechuan sauce.
McRidlin?
No, the Szechuan sauce, which they had for Mulan back in '98. And I was explaining to my wife, I'm like, all right, it's like a teriyaki sauce mixed with like a sweet and sour. And that was my memory from 1998. And then we went and got it. Because I'm like, I got to get it. And I ordered a bunch. And we went and ate it. And I'm like, this tastes exactly like I remember.
Wow.
Exactly. Like memories or smells and tastes are so crazy strong in your memory.
Yeah. And that was all because of Rick and Morty bought that back.
Yeah. I guess they did it before too. Like right after that episode came out, they brought it back out.
Did they?
Yeah, I didn't know. This is the first time I knew, and I tried it, and I'm like, fuck, exactly the same.
Wow.
I'm waiting on the Arch Deluxe now.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
That's like McRib. McRib just came back and went again, right? Did this come and go?
McRib's like a weird, like the tied in the open. Why does it come?
It's like a fake. It's like a fake piece of meat. It feels like it's made in a lab, and it has like a bone. The bone in it is fake, but you can eat it. It's an edible bone. It's just like it's so weird.
It's like it's like a Jello mold,
right? Yeah.
And the part of the Jello mold is the bones.
Yeah. It's so weird. It's just so weird. And they just put lots of sauce in like those pickles and onion specks in there, and here you go, here's McRib, you fat fuck, eat it.
Eating.
Shut up. You want the McArch? Eat this sandwich first, you fuck.
Yeah, it's people when they get like, chicken McNuggets are just like just pink liquid in the goo and they form it. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking delicious. I don't care.
I like that goo. It's pretty good.
Like bologna's just like the hooves and the brain matter. I'm like, yeah, otherwise that shit goes to waste. I'm fine eating that.
I'll eat it.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, bologna's not bad. I don't mind bologna.
You not realize how little my self-esteem is? I don't care.
No,
I deserve that. I deserve to eat that.
I'll eat sewer rat. I don't care if it tastes good. It's fine.
Yeah, you're Dennis Leary and Demolition Man.
Exactly.
I'll try the rat burger.
This is sewer rat. Fuego. Best burger I ever had. But this episode is you got Richard Mulligan burying his wife in the backyard. He's saying, "I'm sorry this happened to you." He's having the Frank Grimes moment from Walking Dead. I'm sorry this happened to you.
Rick Grimes,
whatever. And he goes to Toby, and he goes, "All right, Toby, time for our suicide pact, our murder-suicide pact." Brings out the Book of War, and he goes, "Bring me this." Oh, pretty.
He's like so orange and yellow.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. I thought he was gonna have him bring him a gun and shoot, like the end of The Mist.
Yeah, he just blows his brains out.
Yeah, but this is even better.
This is much better. It's just like, oh my god, it's just into the house.
You, my good boy.
Oh, it's so dark.
Rain.
It's wonderful. Just wonderful.
Dark as hell all the way through.
Great episode.
So I'm waiting for it to be like dark in the middle, then schmaltzy. And it never becomes schmaltzy like the 80s ones are notorious for,
Right. Much like the next one we watched.
So all three of my favorite episodes of the show are all dark.
Yeah.
Because Grandma is dark. She's
dark.
literally evil in that episode. That episode was really well done. That's still my favorite. Button's pretty fucking dark.
Well, Button's good.
There's been a couple more that have popped up recently that we really enjoyed, but I can't remember what they are for the life of me.
We always forget about the Francis McDormand one with William Peterson.
Thank you. That was the other. That's also real fucking dark.
That's the dark one. That's a good
Turn
one.
it off. Turn it off. The Halloween 3 ending.
The Halloween 3 ending.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I think I don't know. I think that might be. Did we like the one with the one when he goes back in time and he has the relationship with a girl from 400 years ago?
No,
and
I liked
that one.
it.
It was a neat idea, but it was kind of a dark ending. It was like kind of sad, bittersweet. Because
they did
dead.
a newer version. It's called Meet in the Middle, and the 2019 version I liked a lot more.
Okay.
We also did the Trance, Little Boy Lost, The Girl I Married, Shadow Play remake.
Those were all terrible.
The Star.
Shadow Play wasn't bad, but all the rest of them were shit. The Star was actually not a bad episode.
Night Song.
Night Song
radio
sucked.
DJ. Dream Me a Life.
That sucked.
What was Dream Me a Life?
Is that the one about the typical Rod Serling episode where it's a guy who's burnt out who wants a different life from his life and he gets it and then he loses it? Or he loses his mind getting it?
Isn't Dream Me a Life the two couples, the two in the couple, and they both bring on their younger hippie versions?
No, that was the other one that you just
that's
said.
The Girl I Married.
The Girl I Married. That was
Dream
fucking
Me a
awful.
Life. A Small Talent for War. The Storyteller was okay. Need to Know.
Oh, Need to Know is the Francis McDormand one. Yeah.
A Matter of Minutes. Father and Son Game we've done. Special Service.
Was A Matter of Minutes the stupid JFK episode?
Yes.
That one
Probably.
sucked. I hated that episode.
Grandma. We did that on episode 285.
Wow.
Children's Zoo, which is part
That's fun, yeah.
B of our third episode tonight.
Yeah. Children's Zoo was a funny one.
That was a funny one, but it sucked.
It's terrible. Wes Craven's in it. Wes Craven's one of the burnt out father figures.
The episode you were talking about with the time travel love romance was called A Message from Charity.
Yes, Message from Charity. That's it.
Teacher's Aid was fun. The Trunk was fun. Acts of Terror was fun. The Card was fun. All not good though, but fun. Like they were stupid bad. They're fun, stupid. I don't know how you want to say that, but
I like fun, stupid.
They had some shit there that was just bonkers. Like The Card. Remember how it just appears at the end and takes your family away? And
yeah, that was another episode where it's just like, why did you deserve this?
Room 2426, I fucking hated.
Which one was that one?
That's the one with Dean Stockwell.
Oh, right. He transports himself out of the room or something.
So, I have no memory of it
His
now.
mind power, because they play a game where he's like in a fascist dictatorship, and like he manages to free himself from it with his mind, literally.
That it's complete. Dean Stockwell. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
The rest is gone. In a room. I remember the set, and that's it. No idea why they're in that room.
That's all it was. It was a setup to get him to spill.
Oh
no, it was him to give him information on a notebook that was his findings of something, an experiment.
Love is Blind was the Murphy, where he gets told by the blind dude at the bar not to go cheat on his wife.
Or shoot the lover that she's seeing because she wasn't.
Lucky guy is about to find out I'm Ben Murphy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh God, I forgot about that one.
Half these titles mean nothing to me.
The
Road Less Traveled.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that is.
No clue.
We talked about it in episode 294. Not even that long ago. Jamie,
which one was the devil one where it was they're driving in a car, they swim, they pick up a little boy, and it's like pure evil. Or they pick up an old man, and then they drop him off, and they pick up a boy, and it's the same guy. It's the old man turned into a little boy, and he's evil. He's pure evil.
Let's say it's The Road Less Traveled.
That's got to be it.
Got to be.
It's got to be it.
I don't know what else that would be.
Because what's The Road Less Traveled about?
Let's just say it's that.
Sure, why not?
Oh, no.
It wasn't as good as this one. We got a retard kid who can bring shit. He brings fire and blows them all up.
And there's some that I don't mind. Like I like the Truman Show episode.
Yeah, it was fine. Oh, the minute one. Was that
Matter of Minutes.
That's the one where they're in between time itself.
Yeah, that's the time one.
They're erasing everything.
We'll figure that out.
That one sucked.
I didn't mind it.
It was just goofy. Stupid.
When I say I don't mind, it was like, yeah. Okay. The Card, the Trunk.
Oh, the Trunk's a good one.
Yeah.
Bud Court. That's a good one. I like the Trunk. The Trunk's a sweet one.
I have a clip of the Trunk.
Do you really?
I also have the Card.
I've been in that truck for 14 years. After the what have you, we'll go on a date after I get out of the truck on the what have you.
Damn right. So I gave this episode a 7.
7?
Yeah.
This is a solid 9. I'm sorry. This episode is a fucking 9.5. This could be a 10. This might just be my only 10 they'll ever give.
Wow.
Like honestly, this one is for the ages. This one.
But I don't think. Are you actually giving it a score, or are you doing like what I gave the episode of the original Twilight Zone? Remember, it was the girl on the horseback, and she's chasing herself.
Right? Yeah.
Well, I was like, this is schmaltz. It's so like B movie that I fucking love it.
No, I genuinely think this is a dark episode that is just well done. It's well plotted. It's to the point. It has no fat on it. It's just so well done. I think this might be the perfect 85 episode.
I can't disagree with any of that, but I still gave it a 7 just because
Toby
was so fucking annoying.
I know, but he blows himself up with fire.
God damn, I would have loved to have been on set for this episode.
Oh God, do I have to do this retard shit? The actor. Yeah, stick your tongue out more. You little. Be a fucking card. Let's go. Come on.
No, he's method actor. So even during his like negotiations on his contract, he's doing this. He looks at a picture of more money. He's like, bring. That's how he's negotiating with them.
That's not how that works. And then the producers are like, "Fuck yeah, we know what you're doing."
Come on, dude. No.
Come on.
More, bring.
Just because you were in Iron Eagle doesn't mean you got hold over us, okay?
All right, give him a couple dollars. Man.
Give him $50 for the day, and at overtime he gets $180. That's it, and all the donuts he can eat.
Depends how good you can do your scream.
Oh, I'd love it. Get the camera in here.
Fuck, man. Give him all the money.
Give him all $200 of our budget.
Yeah, it's a good episode. They don't focus on anything too long. Like they don't sit there and go, he brings these toys from the picture. Like you said, it's a perfect setup. I can't deny any of that.
And it's
I could give this episode an 8.
It's a teleplay by George R.R. Martin.
Because I don't usually get swayed by conversations that we have with these episodes, but this one, once you brought up how dark it is, I agree. I might go up to an 8.
Dark, yeah. It's just
it is fucking dark.
It's a nice, refreshing, and like I said, I saw it before, so I was like, oh my god, I had forgotten this episode. I'm glad it brought back a lot of good memories of awful things. So it's wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
It's very sad.
Let's get out of here. I wonder if Frank watched this because he needs to watch this. I knew he wouldn't be here today.
No.
What a piece of shit.
He's not retarded or anything.
Let's get out of here. So until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Take it.
So long, Tobysons.
Bring.
Leave.
Bring an end to this show.
Show's over.
Oh, good. I gotta go take a piss real fast.
So do I. Let's do our little.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, where is it? There it is.
There. Ready when you are, Abe.
Adding it to the site now.
Yay.
Toys of Caliban.
Caliban!
Oh, I never got to the trivia. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Trivia. Look at that.
We can do it on the next show here.
Sure.
Hold on, I gotta sneeze. God damn.
Get ready for the next show.
Sneezes get so aggressive. Holy shit.
They can.
All right.
You gotta switch out your crawl, though.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. And I'll do an intro while we're doing that because I already started recording. So we're doing Night Gallery. So let's do this.
Enclosed is a PDF attachment. A picture of yourself in a boat on a river. It's a river that flows in 2 directions. Make that 3. It's a magic river, that's how. And it's flowing down the Erie Canal to the scary door. That's Erie with 2 E's.
Bordering in Wonderlands, the Twilight Zone review.
If only I'd programmed the robot to be more careful what I wish for. Robot, experience this tragic irony for me. No!
Oh, hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW Twilight Zone review, episode 348 for Night Gallery 106A. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar. From what I hear, one of the best episodes of Night Gallery. I'm Phoenix West.
We'll get into that. Dick it!
Welcome. And as Dick alluded to before we started recording, and I completely agree, this is probably our best batch of 3 episodes we could have picked. Because today, I really have 0 complaints.
Yeah.
First episode, loved it. This one, loved it. Next episode,
and enjoyable. Wasn't bad.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah. I feel weird because I usually
good night, everybody.
To say, but yeah, it's okay. They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar. This has a 7.8 on IMDb. It shares an episode with The Last Laurel, which I don't know what. Crippled Marius Davis uses astral projection to exact revenge on his wife Susan and her lover. Fantastic.
Sounds good.
This episode's directed by Don Taylor, who directed. Well, he's an actor director. He was in Stalag 17, and he directed Escape from Planet of the Apes. He directed the 77 version of Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh.
He directed Damien Omen 2.
Oh, wow.
And then he turned into TV movies after that.
And then he put himself in a
TV
box.
Movies. He died in 1998 at 78 years old. You would recognize him. I will say that.
He got out of the business right around the time of swing music returned.
And you should recognize him. Yeah. He looks just like the boss in this episode. It's very confusing.
Is he the boss in this episode?
No. John Randolph? No.
Oh.
So John Randolph, the boss in this episode, I recognize from Seconds. He's the main character.
Oh my God! Another reference to Seconds.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ! How is he the main character in Seconds?
Because I'm pulling up Seconds right now. He's Arthur Hamilton. He's the main character in the beginning, and the whole plot of Seconds is you get like a second life sort of thing where you get plastic surgery to look young again, and then he turns into Rock Hudson.
Oh,
yeah.
And then he died of AIDS.
No, he has sex with women in that movie.
Oh,
yeah.
Fiction.
Wait, sounded like I was saying whatever. So, yeah, do you want to set this episode up at the beginning?
Really feel it's just basically it's one of Rob Sterling's. I feel like this is the capper of his trilogy. Like this is the last time he ever does a script about a businessman coming to the end of his term with his company, with career, with life. And like, because he did this in the TV movie that we watched. What was it? The one about The Office? It was a craft theater episode, and there was a movie.
Oh,
what was it called?
see what we did. Oh, Patterns.
Patterns. I feel like Patterns was part 1. The episode of Twilight Zone. I mean, any number of Twilight Zone episodes
There's
about a burnt
3
out.
episodes I can think of right off the bat in the original series that are like this.
Yes.
We got Walking Distance, which is the big one.
Which is the
we
big
got
one.
A Stop at Willoughby.
Yes.
And then also there's the episode Cliffordville.
Which was Cliffordville?
It's very similar. It's in season 4, but that's an hour-long episode, and it's a little bit different because the guy goes back in time. So I'll say just those 2.
Well, I would say, also the actor episode, where the actor is on the soundstage and he thinks it's his real life, but it's the
World of Difference, I believe that's called.
Yeah, we just watched it. I think not too long ago. Oh no, I just watched it.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
We didn't do that. I watched it because on the.
I believe that's called a World. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
You might be right. I can't remember. But it was the one where the guy was like, he's trying to escape his life because he's an actor and he's on the set of the movie, and he's like, "No, that's not me. I'm Cliff."
No, he's a businessman. Yeah,
I'm a businessman. I'm going home right now to see my wife. Who are you? Get away from me! And it's a shrew wife that wants to divorce him.
It's season 1, episode 23.
Yeah,
I love that episode. Frank,
good episode.
He's hit or miss on that.
Well, it's in the vein of these episodes of the burnt out breakdown. Rod Serling wrote a lot of burnt out breakdown episodes of men who worked in just in any kind of job that was demanding. He just you have that break.
Well, you had to notice when he had to be noticing that when he was working is how quickly it was changing over from we need to make this stuff to you're not doing your part, get the fuck out of here. It was switching quickly.
Yes.
To the pressure was capitalism was really taking over, and the bosses were just firing people nonstop.
Well, it was the typical, what have you done for me lately situation.
Yeah. He even says that in this episode.
Well, yeah, and then even Rod Serling at the same time is dealing with this with the executives at Universal who don't like what he's doing with the show. He's kind of like, I don't fucking care anymore. I don't want to do the show anymore. And he was fucking dead 2 years later anyway. I mean, the guy, he dies at age 50, for Christ's sake. This show probably killed him, honestly.
He died 9 years after this, I believe.
I don't know. I think it's shorter than that.
This is 71.
Is it 71? I think he died 75.
Oh, you might have.
Yeah.
He did 75.
Yeah, I just saw his death. I was like, holy shit.
I keep thinking 80 because I'm thinking Hitchcock and
you're thinking 1980. Who died in 1980 was the
Orson Welles and Hitchcock.
Overrated actor Steve McQueen.
A bunch of people died in 1980.
1980, Steve McQueen died.
They saw 80 and they're like, nope.
I'm out.
Yeah. Too much. No.
I don't care.
No.
I don't want any confirmation on Darth Vader being Luke Skywalker's father. I'm out. I'm done.
Don't give a shit.
I don't care anymore.
Nope.
I don't want to accept it. He's an evil man. He is not Luke Skywalker's father.
Maybe Empire's what killed him.
I think it is.
It could have been the same year.
No.
They all cut off their hands before they died of heart attacks. It was weird.
And they all had Yoda puppets in their house.
Strange.
I don't understand it. They all had Annette Walkers up their ass. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so
that wasn't out until 1981 Christmas time.
Yeah.
So they made all the toys the year later because they had to make the toys for the next Christmas. That's how that worked. No, this is a typical, the burnt out. But like I said, this feels like the end of the era. This feels like the last hurrah in Rod Serling's quiver. And it feels like that. It really does. Because it's about the pat. Yes.
It's just this episode.
Yeah.
Because in this, remember so it's this one.
Well, this one's a dark. The World of Difference has a darker ending. This one has a happy ending. So I think this is like Rod Serling's happy version of all those stories because not a lot of them have happy endings. They're usually they have their psychotic break and they're fucked forever.
There's another episode that's just like a World of Difference that has this exact plot. It's not this one. It's not World of Difference. It's where the guy starts off and he's rich and he's got a bitch wife and there's a pool guy outside that she's fucking and he goes back and he's an actor. That's what you're talking about. See, they're so similar that it's
right. Yeah, you're
confuse
right.
them. So that is, oh god, it's got to be season 1, right? No, it's season 2 because Frank and I talked about it. That is. Sorry, continue talking.
No, who was his secretary in this episode? Because she's hot, and she's an actress. She's been in stuff. She's in a bunch of stuff.
To be one of Frankenheimer's ex-wives, but it wasn't.
She was the senator in Silence of the Lambs. That's who that is. That's the senator where Anthony Hopkins goes, "Yeah, did you breastfeed her?" Yes. Tell me, Mom, when your daughter's on the slab, where will it tickle you? Take this thing back to Baltimore. And she's dead now, too. I think she's dead. I think everybody in this episode is basically dead.
I would assume so.
It's wonderfully acted. The whole, is that Kevin McCarthy? No, it's not. It's the guy that looks like Kevin McCarthy. The main actor in this episode.
Oh, okay. William Wedden? No.
Yeah.
William Wedden.
So, yeah, he's wonderful. He is really good in this episode.
I'm still trying to find this episode. It's got to be season 1 then.
It probably is. Or is it season 5?
No.
5
No,
is
it's early. It's early.
I feel like season 1 was all the Office breakdown episodes. It feels like it.
Okay, so it's none of these.
But we have this guy. He's dealing with middle age. He's 48, mind you. He looks like he's 62, but whatever. Again, people did not age well in this era.
I have so much to say about the ages because he says he's 48. He's 6 years younger than his dad who died when he died.
Yes.
And he show his dad, and his dad could not be less 83. His dad is severely elderly. I'm going to show him.
Son, welcome home, son. I'm
Holy shit.
I'm 52 years old, son.
We don't know when his dad died, so he's not 54 here. He's probably 40. So he's probably 48 here, or 45.
This was after the war.
Yes, his dad was probably
comes
30
back.
here.
So it's 1945. This is taking place in 71, I'm assuming, because it's going to be contemporary for that time period. And then you have him. He hears that the Riley place is going to get torn down. It's the bar that he took his wife to on a first date. It's a bar he used to go to as a young man. It's just a part of his early life, and it's coming to an end. They're going to tear it down. And it's essentially about a man dealing with his past and his regrets, and he's going back and forth kind of through like this weird, there you go.
That's a 50-year-old man right there, apparently.
Is that the piano player? Or that's Riley's at the piano?
This is Riley, the piano player.
Yeah, probably that's right. Okay.
And that's Biff Tanner over there, I think.
This almost feels like the Dennis Hopper episode with the Nazis.
There's a phoenix here.
Yeah, shit.
The enemy has long ears. Oh, this World War II propaganda on the walls.
That's
Love it.
Funny.
It's even got the redacted letter behind it.
That's funny.
But I love, his dad is got to be in his late 60s.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
Okay, here's father. Frederick Downs.
He was dead after this episode.
71 would have been,
35 years old. I'm going to say he's 48. I'm going to guess he's 48 years old.
I can't do anything on my computer.
Oh, well, never mind. Hold on. Let me get mine out. Let's see what it does on my phone. Oh, you bastard.
1916. So he would have been 55 here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So he's technically a year older than he would have died.
Yes.
So holy shit, that guy's 55 in real life right there.
Damn.
I'm going to stop arguing ages about Night Gallery and TZ85 because it is not paying off.
You're always off by 20 years.
Well, it's not my fault. Look at the fucking guy.
You're not wrong. And the wife, Diane Baker, that's it. She is the secretary who loves him. Oh, she's still alive. She's not dead. She's still around. The last thing she was in was The Surrogate, which is 2013 TV movie. She was in Hemingway and Gellhorn, which was an HBO movie. That's probably the most. 4 episodes of House. She played House's mother.
Oh, she's Mama House, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Is she British? Oh wait, no, he's American in that show.
Well, the show, yeah. He talks like this in the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a surgery.
I remember when I saw the Doctor Strange movie, I'm like, oh, I've already seen House. No, thank you. Like, oh, no, I'm good.
She was in Murder at 1600 with Wesley Snipes.
Oh.
She's in The Cable Guy. She's Steven's mother.
Yeah, she plays Steven's mother with, what's his name?
I don't know.
The dad is, are you on the pot? What is his name?
She's in a lot of stuff. Holy shit. She's, quite a bit.
That's where I know her from.
Yeah. And
she goes, nipple? I just watched that again, remember?
Yes, that's what you were talking about. That's why I brought it up.
He's like, I want to play this. I love that movie.
Jesus Christ. She was in one episode of Columbo. She was in basically every single major show of the 1970s.
One of the actor of their time or actor of their day, as Tom Ali would say.
But back in those days, you could do a fucking number one show on TV and make $350,000 for the week.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That's all done now. They're
$350 now.
$350, and you maybe get a copy of the DVD.
And if you don't have any lines, you're not eating.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna be there all fucking day, though.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a bunch of stuff, man. Wow, she's a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I know her from definitely from that.
She had to have been married 75 times if she's been in Hollywood that long.
George Segal. That's who the.
Okay.
From Just Shoot Me.
Yeah.
I just thought of his name for some reason out of nowhere right there. So they keep doing a thing of like, he wants to fire him, his boss does, but it's his 25th anniversary this day, and he's out drinking. Everyone knows he's out drinking martinis. And
he is a fall down drunk. So let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's depressed. His wife's been dead for 20 years now. I'm assuming
18.
Is it 18? Holy shit!
She goes, it's his 25th anniversary. He goes, what? His wife's been dead for 18 years. She goes, with the company. Like, you sack of shit.
Wow.
She says it right here.
Where is he, Miss Alcott?
Well, he mentioned several meetings outside.
No doubt.
All right, I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. 2:37.
25th anniversary.
His anniversary. The man's been a widower for 18 years.
Jesus.
25 years with the company.
What? I got him a fucking present or something? God damn it.
Okay, I'm going to suck his dick and lick his balls clean. What do you want?
Jesus Christ. Just congratulations. Jesus. I wish my wife were dead.
I feel like he was a better employee. He'd have more than 25 years by now.
You should have 50 in his smoke. Like I do.
The man still can't divide by zero. Come on.
Plastics, goddammit. Plastics.
It's a push
world.
We'll stop at Willoughby.
Yeah, stop at Willoughby. Well, that's the darker one where he essentially kills himself at the end.
Yes, but he does it under the illusion he's not killing himself.
Yeah, so he's a lot happier, but he's still dead.
Which he seems fine with.
I guess he's fine with that. Yeah, he's got an awful wife.
What is that fucking episode? I cannot figure it out.
But what's nice about this one is that it has a happy ending. That's why I feel like this was Rod Serling putting the cap on that storyline and being like, I'm done. The guy finally gets his due. He had a rough time. He's got a lot of regrets, but he's got a new woman in his life that loves him. He's gonna, leave that world behind and be happy eating her steak in her freezer that's frozen.
I know.
That too.
Her hot snatch.
Your hot snatch. I have a hot snatch in the freezer waiting for you at home.
She's a fucking sweetheart too, and she's
it's just like this fucking guy got to wake up.
Well, the man's been a widower as long as she's been alive.
That's the thing. It's like,
weird.
Jesus Christ. She really has a soft spot for this fucking sad
Well, she's got a warm and wet soft spot for this guy.
Jesus Christ.
She got the downstairs wet for him.
I wanted her to say, look, I'm lowering the bar so low that you just have to step over to sleep with me. So just step over that line. Do it. Come on. I'm ready for you.
For anybody
I
listening,
don't know.
for anybody listening that's going crazy because they can't think of the name of the episode, I found it.
Oh, good.
So it's called The Trouble of Templeton. It's season 2, episode 9, which is why I couldn't find it.
Isn't that a comedy episode?
No. This is the plot of this, because look at these pictures. I love this episode, Trouble of Templeton. It's got the exact same setup, where there's an actor and his wife's cheating on. Only that's different. But he goes and he goes to this speakeasy he went to back as a child. Only the difference is he goes back and he sees them all partying there, and they're total assholes to him. And then they leave the room, or he leaves, and he's like, "Fuck this! I'll go back to where I'm from." And they're like, oh, "That sucked. We had to do that to him." They're like, "Yeah, but he has to move on with his life." And they're like, they were regretting that they had to treat him like shit.
Oh,
They
interesting.
did that on purpose so he would move on with his life. It's far more
Nice.
interesting.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a neat twist on that whole thing.
It's like all his funds, 1927, but it's like his girlfriend, and she's purposely dancing with every guy, and then he leaves the room, and they're just like, shit, that sucked. You can see they're not even real, and you're like, oh, they're hurt by what they had to do to this guy.
That's crazy. Just because he has to face that and move on because he's just trapped in that world.
They're trying to get him to move on, and that's
a twist. That's a neat twist.
Yes,
and I've never seen that again. That could be a remake somewhere.
So this is the episode I was saying I love and Frank didn't care about. I get those because they're very similar. They really are.
Yeah, they are similar. Well, this one he does get that happy ending without the necessity of the ghosts telling him to jerk. Yeah, he gets his snatch in the end.
He gets a happy ending, right?
But then again, he's fired though, so I don't know if he's working anymore after this.
No, they hire him back. Clearly,
they hire. Oh, that's right, because he says 25 more years.
Yeah.
Which why the fuck would you want that? Fucking he's 48, 58, 68. He'll be 72. Put a bullet in his head.
So looks wise, he'll be 173.
No.
Good God.
Good. Yeah. My God.
Yeah.
48 years old.
From Seconds is like, here's to the last 25, and more importantly, the next 25.
I'm gonna find some answers
for most of that.
And he jumps out the window. I'm gonna find me some answers right now.
I want those details.
That's right, details. No, but this is a good episode. It's very sweet. It's very similar to all the other episodes of this nature. It's really sad though when he talks about his house. When he goes to the house, he goes, "I used to live here, My wife, she called me and she was sick. She wasn't feeling well, but I worked late. I was on the road or something. And by the time I got back, I had heard she went to the hospital. And by the time I got there, it was too late. She was already gone." And I was like, oh my God.
It's like, I was on the road selling plastics while my wife's dying.
I was dying. Ah! He jumps out the window.
He comes up and, sorry about that. Anyway, she was dying and I was out selling plastics.
I do that. It's Twilight Zone. You can forgive me.
It's like, how are you surviving? We're on the 97th floor.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, it's fine. No. It is a really good episode. I don't want to detract away from that by comparing it to Twilight Zone over and over and over, because it is very, very similar to the Trouble.
Well, it's hard not to, because it's the same writer. It's Rod Serling writing in his wheelhouse, because he wrote about this so much. He has so many different takes on this idea of the working man being burnt out by the modern society of business and all that.
I would say it's his go-to.
Yes.
And it feels authentic. It doesn't feel like he's just doing it to do it. Like, he wanted to keep working on this, and and he still felt that way 10 years later. It feels like he never let that go. And
but I feel like
sad in itself.
Yeah. But like I said, this one has a happy ending. It's kind of like, he's like, finally, I can let this guy have his due, I guess. This character that's been in his head forever.
Well, doesn't it feel like when he goes to his actual He's a Jolly Good Fellow party?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like when they show the slow motion, the ball about to hit the building, doesn't it feel like when it hits it, it's going to crash to reality and he's in front of a car? Like, Argh!
I almost thought that. I almost thought that was going to be he was going to be underneath the wrecking ball and fall on him. Oh, watch out!
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Happen. Yeah, but they don't do that. But I think it's more or less he's accepting it, and it's just the slow motion acceptance of it going through the window and breaking, and that time is over, and he let it go. It's done, and so now he's
yeah, And it feels like he had to accept that before they tore down Tim Riley's bar.
Yes.
That's why they keep cutting back and forth.
Right, yeah.
Just before it, and it hits it.
Yeah.
Because when it hits it, it's over. And it's like he accepted it already. But they don't set up the fact that matters.
Right.
It's like, feels like an artistic choice.
And how many bars and restaurants do you need on the street? Because I feel like there's like 25 of them. Because he goes right across the street to Antonio's, another bar restaurant, the same fucking thing. What happened to O'Reilly? Oh, he moved next door to Antonio's. He owns that place now too. So he stole
O'Reilly.
He sold Riley's for $60 million to that firm. He's living the dream right now.
Yeah, he's fine. He's getting his dick sucked by 3 lesbians, 3 Norwegian lesbians. It's awesome.
Hi. Hello, I'm Riley.
Your dad might be in real heaven, but I'm in heaven over here too. Holy shit.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Oh, he dies of a heart attack. 25 more years.
This is what I wanted.
Just take this thing back to Baltimore.
He chose.
Poorly. Oh wait.
You die like that. You
smoosh.
One life.
He got the smoosh. Whatever. You die smoosh. Oh, okay. Snoo. But yeah, good episode. I would say this one's a good solid 8. I would say 8.
It's always voted in like the top.
I can see that
the list, and I get it because it's not
after all the night galleries we've seen. Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh, I'm confused.
And it's not schmaltzy. It earns the emotion that it creates. Because some of these shows do schmaltzy for schmaltzy, but this one really earns it, and it really builds on it. And the ending is satisfying, and him just sort of accepting everything and finally realizing that this 22-year-old secretary wants to bone the fuck out of him, and he finally realizes that. It's good for him.
I should have read the trivia beforehand because it says, similar to the Twilight episode, The Trouble of Templeton, where a Broadway star revisits his past and his old friends reject him like people did in Tim Riley's bar. I should have read that first. It would have helped.
Right. That's fine.
But there's also like they're tearing down Tim Riley's bar. Originally aired on January 20th, 1971. The last 8 minutes were inadvertently blacked out in some major markets, and only the dialogue was heard over a "Please stand by" graphic.
Oh wow!
Viewers' uproar over missing the end of the episode caused some network affiliates to air the conclusion of the episode during the evening news the next night, January 21st.
Wow! Can you imagine that? We have to stop our news program to show you the last 8 minutes of Night Gallery. Good night, everybody.
The happy ending to their turn on Tim Riley's bar, where Randy Lane's loyal secretary convinces his boss to rehire him and even to throw him a party, was not the ending that Serling had written. In Serling's original, Lane is not rehired, and realizing that the physical Tim Riley's bar, which is his only physical connection to the memories of the promise his life held at the end of the war, is being dismantled, Lane rushes to the site. When he arrives, the bar is already gone. As he stands in the pouring rain, gazing at the empty storefront as the last few workmen flee the storm, the episode then fades out. The producers found it too downbeat in order to rewrite with a happy ending instead.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yep.
No wonder Rod Serling was pissed off and didn't want to do anything after him. They keep rewriting my fucking sad endings, these cocksuckers. I need a cigarette.
Yeah, I found one more thing interesting. I'll read. Here it is. Like the central character Randy Lane, which is a terrible name, sounds like a fucking hick.
Sounds like a porno star.
Both writer Ron Serling and actor William Wyndham were Army paratrooper vets of World War II.
Oh, wow.
Serling in the Pacific Theater, Wyndham in the European Theater.
You see, I think that's the connection to why they aged so fast. They survived World War II. Maybe that had something to do with
it. I don't blame the guys for aging quick when you're dealing with that shit.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I think that might have something to do with it. How spoiled are we?
Yeah,
what's your problem today? My lawnmower, I wish I had a better one, but
the cable was like kind of like for a few seconds, and
when I was eating my meal that was warm and hot and tasty, I almost put too much salt on it, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. Almost a little too much salt.
A guy on Twitter said them instead of him.
Yeah. Oh my God!
It's thrown my whole day off. Honestly, I spent all day writing to him in all caps.
I can't deal with the fact that Elon Musk just bought Twitter.
I can't deal with the fact that free speech means I might see something I don't agree with. And that scares me. And I'm going to post on Facebook how I don't like it, despite the fact I'm also on Twitter.
I've left Twitter.
And the really only true form of objection or standing up to that is deleting my Twitter account. But I know I'm not going to do that. But I still want to post how Elon Musk is a Nazi. So here's where I stand.
But then again, I need electric cars. I don't know what to do anymore.
I hate people.
I do too.
I hate people more than I've ever hated people this week.
I know, right? Is that weird?
This week has been so fucking infuriating.
Yeah.
Because I see so many people being like, he believes in the First Amendment, but here he is allowing these people, these hate speech groups to. I'm like, yes.
That's how that works.
That's how free speech works.
Sorry.
You're proving the opposite of your point right now, you fucking idiot.
Well, and then
if
they
you
also
say anything, they'll tear you apart. And you're like,
and if they say a billionaire can't own a media company, Jeff Bezos owns Washington Post. You guys don't say anything.
I finally saw something today about that.
Oh,
yeah, they're finally starting to maybe research it. I don't know.
I'm going to O'Reilly's bar. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay there.
Don't make it more Irish than you have to by adding an O in front of it.
O'Reilly.
Oh.
I'm going to go to Bill O'Reilly's.
Let's get drunk.
I'm going to go to Bill O'Reilly's to get yelled at by an old man who's mad about something.
He's going to sexually assault all the women who come to the bar.
I'm O'Reilly.
Fuck it. I'll fuck you live.
I'll fuck you live on this couch. I don't give a shit. I'm Bill O'Reilly. He is the worst. Bill O'Reilly's an awful human being.
Awful.
Just terrible. Oh, man.
Okay. One last thing about the free speech thing.
Yes.
I don't even have a point. I just want to talk about it a little further, honestly.
Yes.
Can you imagine being pissed at a guy buying something to open free speech and then saying what he's opening that free speech for?
Right.
I don't understand. It
Somebody
melts my brain.
I'm going to paraphrase one that I heard, which made me absolutely was amazing. The hypocrisy. It was, he's going to let people say what they want, but that's not the same thing as free speech. Like, what? No, you idiot. That's the point. And even Elon said, look, you can call me whatever name you want. I'm not going to censor you. Like, he even said that. He goes, you can do whatever you want. I don't care. That's what this platform's for. To have fun. I don't care. Do your worst. I don't give a shit.
Here's the thing. Act like you live in a country where you can do that shit.
Yeah. Other countries, you can't do that because you go to prison.
Yeah.
If you make a joke on Facebook. Like, United Kingdom will put you in jail if you make a Muslim joke. It's fucking whack job over there.
Well, here's how much I believe in free speech. I don't agree with a lot of shit you and Frank say on the show.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you guys go off and I'm like, I don't agree with this. I just make jokes on the side. I don't have to agree.
No.
It's not up to me to censor you. Have I ever told you don't talk about this on the show?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, half the time it's kind of just hyper. It's more for out of satire than anything else.
Yes, but
yeah.
When you guys go down the F word boulevard.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm like, fun. I'm not on board with this, but they're having fun. I don't agree.
Yeah, I don't mean to. Yeah, I don't hate gays. So
yes, and I know that.
Yeah.
But the point is, what I'm going to sit here and no, you can't say that. Like, no, it's.
Ooh!
Yeah. I'm not offended by fucking anything, but I do think it's stupid as shit. Sorry, I wait for your headphones. It's intellectually. I'll wait for you. It's intellectually dishonest to say you believe in free speech, but these people can't say this here because it's dangerous.
Yeah. What's the thing? And speech isn't dangerous. So again, words can't hurt you. I mean,
and here's
they can
the thing.
Inspire something, but again, that's still slippery slope.
But imagine they're not words. Imagine their actions. Imagine someone's beating someone.
Right. Yeah.
That's happening here. What do you do about that? You stand against it. You have to take a fucking stand, and your stand is not kill them or get rid of them completely or ignore them. Your stand is we have to show them that's not the world we want to live in. You have to actually fucking do something.
Yeah.
They become so pacified and so so coddled that they just go, no, they're not allowed to say that at all.
No, that's
like, how about you fucking man up and say that you don't want that in your platform and your Twitter.
No.
Instead of taking the call to arms, you're just folding immediately and saying you're not welcome here.
Well, now they're saying, well, we're going to just go make our own then. So good luck with that, because no one's going to go. No one's going to go over there. You guys suck.
It's so pathetic.
No, it's annoying.
When I see they're going to allow these white Nazis, I'm like, yes. I hate to say it, but they're still there.
Right. Yeah, they never went away.
They never went away. They're just, if you look at Facebook groups or YouTube pages, they're still there.
Oh, yeah.
But even if they weren't there, they still exist. You have to deal with them at some point. You have to man the fuck up.
Yep.
Deal with something you don't agree with head on, because right now you put yourself in such a pussy corner that you don't have to deal with it. You don't want to know how to deal with it down the road when it really becomes a problem.
Right.
It's sad. It's like pathetic, honestly. College campuses are the fucking worst right now.
Yeah, I know, it's just bad. It's not. It's just ugh. Like, I have no interest in talking or dating anyone in their 20s.
Can you imagine?
That would be it's a
Can
nightmare.
you fucking imagine?
We couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Well, they wouldn't want it because they wouldn't want to have sex anyway.
Well, they think that standing up for what's right is
right. Yeah. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. I'm busy. I'm fighting the Republic of China right now.
I just showed you. It's like, okay, well, they're still over there marching. You know, they're KKK down the street. But you sent out a me tweet, okay?
Yeah. Right. Good job, guys. And like, well, that's the thing. It's like I want to know what your platform is, free speech, because it lets you know who the nuts are. It's like they don't hide it. It's like that's the point. It's like I want to know, like if I'm driving somewhere and I see Confederate flags everywhere, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be here.
Thank you.
That's the sign. I don't want to be here.
That was the first point I brought up when all this was going down, and I forgot about it by now because I'm getting sidetracked with all this stupid bullshit.
Right, yeah.
But I want to know this shit. Like, it lets you, when they think it's okay, that's the perfect time to go, oh, okay.
No thanks.
The left-wing Twitter really should be excited over this because people will not be hiding it now.
Right.
They can have a field day canceling people.
Oh, yeah. But that's the thing. Oh, well.
Like, more politically, I'm more on their side, the left side, but holy shit, not on Twitter.
No.
Can't fucking stand them on Twitter.
No, they're just it's an echo chamber, and it's just about virtue signaling. It's about how they feel like I'm better than you because I believe in X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to do anything about it, but I believe in it. Yeah.
But they think the sad thing is they think that the fact they sent that tweet is them doing something.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And that's
this is me stepping into the front line of the war.
Yeah.
Like, no.
That was you typing 18 and a half characters on your phone.
And you spelled that word wrong.
And you were taking a shit at a Denny's. Like, where the fuck what's your danger?
They're not at Denny's. They're at Spago's. They're at nice places. They ain't at Denny's. I can tell you that much. These are all the elite.
These are the people are fucking everywhere.
These are the elites, the elite people who are making, say, $150,000 a year, being a media person and barely paying for rent in New York City.
Or the bots that are just posting the same things over and over.
Yeah.
That's what I love when people on Twitter are outraged. We got 200,000 tweets. I'm like, you realize 95% of them are fake.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, they've proved that because remember, like you had a rapper or a couple of guys when they have like millions of followers, they'll do a purge, and they realize that like the purge is of bots, and they lose like 150,000 subscribers. Yeah. They're like, oh shit, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Now I got way less subscribers. What were they thinking? Yep. It's like, yeah, you don't realize that this all fake. It's like nobody goes to Twitter. That's nothing.
I could say out of our 3,700 on Twitter, I did the same thing. Because I downloaded an app that does like a background check on them and see if they're bots or not. And it was like, for just 3,700, that was back when I did it, we were probably at like 3,200. And it was in the hundreds. I don't remember the exact number. I really don't. But I was like, holy shit. I'm like, nope, cancel. I don't care. They're not bothering me.
Right.
But they're the people that sit there and they post the exact same words, and you can see them. If you go to Twitter, you'll see the exact same words.
Oh, sure.
On 600 profiles.
Yeah.
And that's the outrage. And this is why I fucking hate Twitter, and Frank doesn't agree.
No.
This is the problem with Twitter. This episode has been very sidetracked. I didn't expect that, but
it's
it's on my mind.
Tearing down Twitter. They're tearing down the old Twitter place.
Yeah, they're tearing down Twitter and rebuilding it with Nazi forts and flags. If hearing someone else's opinion that you don't agree with offends you, then you do not believe in the First Amendment. You don't. You really don't.
That's the point.
That's the whole fucking point of the First Amendment. That is literally it. It's so fucking sad how pussy these people are.
Power to the people.
People are people, so why should it be? You and me shouldn't get along.
That's why you gotta watch the Fly Me to the Moon movie with Ryan Gosling about to go to the moon. They got that sequence. Fly Whitey to the moon.
I forgot about that movie.
Children die in the street, but Whitey got to go to the moon. That part. And I was just like, I never thought about that. That's a good point. In the 60s, this was all happening. It's like, wow, that's a pretty, I never knew that part of history, really. I never really explored that era.
Hey, but then they have the other side of that movie with where all the black ladies are working on behind the scenes of NASA.
Yes.
The hidden figures.
And in real life, the hidden figure black ladies were whiter than me because they were really light skinned. And they cast Taraji, I think they cast who? Octavia Spencer.
Octavia Spencer was one of them.
Was Taraji P. Henson one of them? No.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I never saw the movie.
I never saw it either. But again, it's like, oh, did you watch Red Letter Media? The Plinketto board?
Nope.
They finally did Stone Cold with Barry Bostwick. It's the greatest bad movie ever made. Oh my God. I was so happy that they loved it. They loved it. It was amazing. They go, this is the greatest piece of art we've seen in a long time. Like this movie was amazing.
I only can watch them after we're done recording. When I'm posting everything is when I actually watch them. Because other than that, I have zero free time.
Well, and they had Jack Quaid on from The Boys. They had a celebrity guest again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had Jack Quaid on there, which is pretty funny. And I guess he's doing a Christopher Nolan movie. That's his next thing because he says literally on the show, I'm actually leaving right after this to go shoot that movie. And the running joke is Mike, Jay, and Rich all trying to give him scripts for Christopher Nolan. But they're just all stupid. It's a joke, you know.
I had a dream on Friday night before we started recording on Saturday. Like that morning, I woke up and I was like, my last dream I had. I barely have dreams, but for some reason they're on nights before we record. Anyway, where I was at Meijer, which is like a Walmart in the Midwest.
Right, yeah. No.
And Mike was working. It was his first day after training. And he said, sorry, I can't do that. I have to work. And then his boss goes, no, you could take the rest of the week off because you're not getting any hours this week because you have to work. You should have said you get to work. And so I kept going, you're a petty bitch. I kept yelling at her, you're a petty bitch. And then I realized I want to do a joke here. And I go, hey, what's your name? And she goes, Samantha or something. I go, it's not petty. Because I was going to say petty bitch. And she goes, no, you already said that. And I was like, oh. Like I ruined my joke in my own dream.
Your dreams are just self-destructive.
No.
It's on every level. Jesus.
Whatever it does, the cock block me with a joke.
That's hilarious.
That was my fucking real dream.
Yeah.
And then I just woke up after that. Who cares? But
wow.
Why did I have that dream? It's beyond me. Why was he working at Meijer? I don't know.
Midwest, I guess. Wisconsin thing. I don't know.
Don't know.
That's funny.
Yeah, I gave this episode an 8.
It's an 8. It's a solid 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable, very sad, but poignant and nice. And now I'm kind of like, oh, maybe Rod didn't want this to be the capper of his series because it didn't end horribly sad.
No, he wanted it to. Remember, he wrote.
Yeah, he wanted to. Yeah,
they
he wanted to
told him
say
no.
They told him no. Yeah,
This
so
is
that's
probably why. This is probably the episode that was like, "Go fuck
I'm
yourself."
done. I'm done with. And that was the last episode of the first season. So like, I think
Universal.
he's just like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't want
Not
to do
NBC, but
I got two
Universal.
more. I got 2 more seasons of this shit.
Eat a bag of dicks.
I'm gonna smoke 4 packs more cigarettes a day just to die early.
This is season 1. The end of season 1.
Yeah,
The last episode. So yeah, that was the last episode he gave a shit.
Yeah, I'd say.
Which is why in season 2 and 3 is all monster stories.
Yeah.
And I do want to say this episode is very, very good because there's no monsters.
Right. Yeah.
Although last week's episode had monsters, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, in a sense, they were like zombified things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they weren't like werewolves, like that fucking vampire werewolf episode we watched.
And that was even
Fuck that one.
That was whatever.
Fuck that.
I still don't know what the fuck that was.
Ghost werewolves.
Dogs that are werewolves that are ghosts.
Werewolves.
Oh my god.
All right.
well.
Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Big ring it.
So long, citizens. LIWstudios.com, our obligatory plug.
First Amendment. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're a Nazi, in which case.
Motherfucking gay, yeah.
I can't just not listen to that. I have to not allow it to be heard by anyone.
Well, just like what Ricky Gervais said, I don't agree with you, but I'll fight for your right to say it.
Yeah.
I disagree with you 100%, but I'll fight for your right to speak it.
Yep. That's how you should feel.
Yep.
Same thing I feel about you not standing during the national anthem. If you want to kneel, great. That's part of that.
Whatever. Yeah, do whatever you want.
That is part of it. You have to accept that. If you don't, then you don't believe in it.
Just don't. The one thing you don't do, though, is don't call the NFL the new slavery and the next year beg for a job from the NFL. Because that's what Kaepernick just did.
Oh, okay.
He had that Netflix special that basically said that NFL, like,
he's not wrong.
Oh, please. They're not slaves. They're going to pay millions of dollars. Shit. They were comparing, they're checking teeth and everything like the old slave trade. But it's like, okay, whatever. You can have that opinion, but don't bash it. And then next year, can I please have a job, please? Can I please play football again? You just called us racist.
He's allowed to be, conflicted.
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole.
He's an asshole because he's from my area. He's from Turlock, and he's not even black. He's Arabic. He's Arabic.
Are you going to ask for Barack Obama's papers next?
Well, no. Look at him. He's Semitic. He's not black. He's like Middle Eastern.
I was trying to end on a good note here, and you keep saying shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. First Amendment, hurrah!
Hurrah! All right, we're done.
Well, I saw Massive Talent.
I know. Don't tell me.
I went and saw it yesterday. With the Northman. I saw the Northman, too.
Okay.
Double feature.
I don't want to hear literally a word about Massive Talent.
I'm not going to say anything.
How was Northman, though?
Northman's okay. It was pretty good. It was good.
God damn it.
It's interesting. It cost $70 million.
That's it?
No, that's a lot for this movie. They shot in a fucking meadow in Scotland. Like, how does that cost $70 million? Like, there's like 2 or 3 big epic moment. Well, actually, no, there's like 2. There's 2 raids on a village moment, like epic moments. But it's a good movie. It's not bad. It's pretty good. But they have a Tropic Thunder moment, which made me laugh. Stellan Skarsgård, or whatever his name is, breaks into the room and he kills Nicole Kidman. And then the kid jumps up on him.
Don't spoil shit.
Oh, no. I won't tell you. I won't tell you why he does it. It's wonderful.
All right.
Nicole Kidman is so good. She just turns the knife in him so good. It's just like, holy shit, this is fucking dark. This went there. But there's really good stuff. It's actually really good. It's a very well done movie. It's actually really good. It's very artsy. And Bjork is in it, so there's that.
Yeah, I saw that.
The
The Icelandic Yoko Ono, if you will.
That's what she is. What have you? She's gonna come in here and do her thing. After the what have you, we'll go and kill some.
Well, I mentioned a while ago. I said that clip from that clip of the what have you. This one right here.
Anyway, we'll go there after the what have you.
I said I think it was just me and Frank. I said that is the perfect clip to play during a Yoko Ono concert. That's after the what have you, because I'm not calling that a concert. I'm not calling that music. What have you?
Listen, we're gonna go. We'll get some burgers after the what have you. Oh man, all the time, away the time. She's like she sings like Jodie Foster from Nell. Like that's what she sounds like. 2 out of 10, that
white bitch.
She's white. I still love that tape of her going crazy on that reporter at the airport, where she fucking pulls her hair and attacks her like a fucking wild beast.
Jodie Foster did?
No, New York.
I know.
Now that would be funny too. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me right now. I'm not in the mood. Jodie, I got a question about panic room. Fuck you, bitch!
I gotta hide in my panic room.
I gotta hide in my panic room. Fuck you. I was
Our
raped on
impression of her sounds like Will Ferrell's impression of George W.
I was raped on a pinball machine. David Morse is my dad in Contact. I talked to him for 3 hours. He's an alien.
It doesn't matter.
Come on, Ellie. That's not a bad movie. Contact. I rewatched that not too long ago. It was not a bad movie.
I need to rewatch it because I watched it when it came out and I hated it.
Yeah, because I remember it being boring, but it wasn't bad. There's some neat stuff in there. And Jake Busey as the psycho religious guy that blows up the thing. That was funny. Blows up Tom Skerritt.
Oh, Tom Skerritt.
Tom Skerritt.
They're tearing down Tim Riley's bar.
Now we're on to Healer.
Yeah, in a second here.
With good old Eric Bogosian.
Hold on.
Who is the Dark Territory narrator.
Hold on, I said.
Get that tape ready.
Oh, it's in my notes.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm publishing the 2 episodes to the mega feed that we have.
Wow.
Which hold on. I'm going to start recording this because I'm curious what people think.
Okay.
I cannot find our 2022 super feed that you are subscribed to. I cannot find it. I've searched, and I have the access to the feed on my end because I posted the fucking thing, and I cannot find anything about it.
Really?
Yeah, I searched LIW Studios, Lord of Wonderland, my name, the exact name of the podcast feed, nothing.
Because it's on my Podomatic or the podcast option on my phone.
Can you send me the link? Because I tried the other night.
Yeah, let me see.
Stop recording, and I was like, remember that night you were bringing up the show, and I was like, no, you're on the wrong one.
Yeah.
And you found the right one, and I cannot find it. I don't know why. It's driving me crazy.
Now it's the one. It's the super feed one. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, from 2022 though. The one was in the new shows from this year.
Yes.
Cannot find a goddamn thing. It's April, and we're already 79 episodes into our 300 allotted episodes on iTunes.
Here we go. So I got Living LIW Anthology Series LIW Super Feed right here. Updated December 29th, 2021.
Okay, this is last year.
Yeah, so that's that one.
So you can't find this year. No, I want this year.
Because that one is, this one's from 2021, December 29th.
I'm going to add that to my notes here to add 2022 super feed to iTunes, if not there. I know I already added it, but I cannot find it.
And then I have the super feed 2019-2020.
Yeah, there's about 6 of them now.
Okay, there's that. And then
so I have 13 to 15, 16, 17, just 18, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. So there's 6 of them.
Yeah, because I have the anthology series review.
Yeah.
And the last episode that was on that was the 12 Days of Christine.
That's the
and
newest one.
and-
You have the John
and the-
Carpenter, the John Frankenheimer ones.
That is on. Let me see. No, I do not have that one.
Okay.
I don't have the. I don't have that series.
Just search, Loitering Wonderland.
And I have the TZ one. Hey, Toys of Caliban just dropped.
Yeah, because I just posted it.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's what took me so long beforehand, because I like to have everything ready to go so that I can post between our shows here.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let me change our banner. Let me change the background, because now we're live and discussing this. So, boom. And there we go. Let's do an intro. I do have a special intro for this. Here we go. This has Dark Territory and My Son's Heartbeat on it.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, Dark Territory.
Bordering in Wonderlands, the Twilight Zone review.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW Twilight Zone review, episode 349. Twilight Zone 1985, 103A Healer. I'm Phoenix.
Dick Dickhead.
Welcome, Dick.
Hi.
Third episode of the night. We're only supposed to do 2, but I put 3 because we moved up the Will the Marshal Please Stand Up to last week. So I decided to do 3 today. So yeah, we're doing 3. This is our third one. This episode is also decent.
Yeah.
It's our third of the night. I really enjoyed our first 2. This one was okay. It was good.
It was very simple to the point.
Yeah, I didn't fuck around. There's no fat in it.
Yeah.
I do have some major issues with the theme, the moral lesson of the episode, because I think it's fraudulent.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You have to kind of break it down a little bit, though, to get to that point.
I have some issues, but
yeah.
Okay, you did the last 2, so I'll do this one.
All right.
This one does have it has a very terrible introduction. Let me pull this up here.
He is breaking into a high school that happens to be an Egyptian museum or some shit.
Well, it starts off with the narrator as it sounds like voiceover.
It is very bad.
It reminded me of an MST3K episode where he's like, how do you deal with what you're doing? Why, you should be ashamed of yourself.
This is very early first season, though, so maybe they're still trying to figure out how to do the narration.
He's like doing voiceover shaming the main character.
Yes.
Which sounds like those shorts on MST3K where they're here's Johnny. Johnny's a sack of shit. Here he is about to, put his hand in the cutting slave, and he's gonna cut off his own arm. Johnny, you need to pay attention. It's like that sort of thing.
We're building you an effigy.
Jackie.
Jackie.
A small timer, a roof crawler, a poke pincher, a nickel and dime grifter with salt in your dreams and ashes in your pocket.
I don't know what poke pincher is.
Jackie, don't open that window. You won't be able to jimmy yourself out as easily as you got in. That's not the big score in there. It's the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that's an odd intro.
The worst.
Because it doesn't even tie into what happens in the episode. Because actually, the best thing this guy could have ever have done was break into this place and get this thing that he steals. In the Twilight Zone.
He helps so many people.
Yeah.
Which is why I have a problem with the morality of this storyline.
Well, it's kind of a gray. I think this guy isn't a bad guy. He's just in a bad spot. And because he's with his uncle or whoever this guy is that he's with, the older gentleman, is like his mentor or whatever. And that's the true bad guy. That's the true villain of the piece.
But at least he's not punished at the end.
Right, exactly.
At least he's not punished.
Yeah.
That's the only redeeming quality toward the morality of the point of this. But Yes, you're completely right. The uncle or that guy he saves.
Yeah, we don't even know. We don't know what they are because again, there's not a lot of fat in this episode. You just kind of meet characters and they're just there.
Yeah, you kind of float from scene to scene. It doesn't feel too long. Honestly, it felt really quick.
Was this a 20?
It trucks along.
Was this a 20-minute episode? I didn't feel like it.
It's a 30, but this is a 2-parter. So.
Oh, because they had another storyline on there.
Yeah, this is. Right. I can tell you right now. Here's
the other one on here.
Kentucky Rye, which we have not done yet.
Oh,
this is a 22-minute episode, so normal episode.
Yeah, okay, average.
But yeah, it doesn't feel its length. Eric Bogosian, I fucking love that guy.
He's very good in it.
Yeah, he's great. I have zero complaints about him. I have zero complaints about any of the actors.
Yeah, they're all good.
And honestly, the story structure is fine.
Yeah,
it's just the stupid like Indian guy who shows up, but we'll get there. Okay, so
he's the naked Indian from Wayne's World 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Which would be amazing.
Then you got Jim Morrison saying,
yeah. Can I have that rock back, man? I'm the Lizard King.
Well, actually, in that movie, it's Sammy Davis Jr.
Can I have that rock, babe?
I forgot. It's Sammy Davis Jr. in Wayne's World 2.
Can you fix my eye with that rock, babe?
Both of them are in that. I forgot.
Oh, I forgot that part.
Hey, man. He does this. Was it Tim Meadows?
Was it Billy Crystal?
No, it's Tim Meadows.
Oh, was it Tim Meadows?
Oh,
God. Yeah,
I think I'm right on that. Wayne's.
I don't doubt it. I would say that's accurate.
Sammy Davis. I'm pretty sure it's Tim Meadows.
I'm not.
Yeah, Tim Meadows. There we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
So here's. Wow, I cannot find a picture of Sammy Davis Jr. in that.
Oh. If you play a YouTube clip, you're gonna get fucking destroyed by Paramount.
No, but here's the. It's Billy Crudup.
Is it Billy Crudup?
I don't know if it really is, but it looks.
Oh.
But here's the Sammy Davis Jr. Tim Meadows.
That doesn't even look like Tim Meadows.
Clearly does.
That is not him.
We'll do this.
Oh wow,
Tim Meadows. Why can't I find a picture of this?
Maybe this is the Mandela effect causing you to have this problem.
Oh my God! Did I imagine it?
Maybe this is a Mandela effect. You're thinking Mean Girls when he's the principal. You thought it was Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah. Why don't you go to IMDb and look at Wayne's World 2? Look at Wayne's World 2, IMDb, and if he's in the credits, you're right. But if he's not in the credits, then you're insane.
Oh my God! Did I imagine this?
You might have dreamt this. Ethan Hawke is working a lot.
He is.
He's in everything.
Okay, look for Tim Meadows.
I don't see him.
Not there.
Tom Hamilton.
Hey, I just heard that James Hong is getting a Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
He's still alive. He earned it.
Did I imagine this?
I think you did. He ain't on that list.
Oh my dear God!
Wow. Trivia. Did you know that there was a alternate cut that was never released with Sammy Davis Jr. played by Tim Meadows? Wow. This is fascinating.
All right, it's Saturday Night Live.
That's going to be
Am I combining like 6 things in my mind right now?
I think you are.
That's incredible.
And then Don Cheadle played Sammy Davis Jr. in the Rat Pack movie, which was a pretty good HBO movie about the Rat Pack. And Don Cheadle did a hell of a job playing Sammy Davis Jr. I think he won the Emmy for it. That was a really good movie. That's one of them good HBO movies.
I wish HBO movies would show up for Oscars.
Well, yeah.
Now that they got rid of their bullshit, you need to show in the theater thing.
Well, fucking Netflix movies and Apple Plus movies getting Oscars. Like, oh God.
No, good.
I hate that. I need to be in the theater. I'm sorry. I wish Steven Spielberg on that one.
Why?
It's gotta be a theatrical movie. I don't believe in fucking streaming.
Is it only a movie if it shows in a theater though?
Yes.
If my home theater is better than the local cinema,
I don't give 2 fucks.
I do.
It's got to be in a theater. It's got to be in a palace in LA, or else it don't count.
No, I love watching movies in the theater.
Yeah.
I'm not a guy that is against that, but I'm saying it's still a fucking movie if it didn't show in a theater. That's never bothered me. It doesn't make it not a movie. So you can't show the Irishman can't go up for an Oscar because it was on Netflix.
Well, see, that's the thing. I would say no, but it did play in the theater. They did release it theatrically before it went to Netflix for like a week. So
yeah, but when you realize how pathetic those two
gray area
differences there of, oh, here's our movie. I'll play it in one theater in LA.
That's why I'm conflicted.
York.
That's why I was conflicted over The Irishman. I didn't like that. I didn't like it being on Netflix because I hate Netflix so much. So I was very upset.
Well, Soderbergh and Scorsese and all these directors are now going directly to Netflix.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Those days are gone because Netflix ain't paying anymore. Netflix is losing money at the ass
Netflix
now.
is hemorrhaging.
Netflix is fucked now. They're not going to do that shit no more.
They're finally getting the repercussions of their fucking child pedophile bullshit.
Well, yeah.
They're finally like, oh, yeah, people are actually serious about that. Okay.
Well, they never made money though. It's like the Amazon model. They don't make money. It's just they spend money. They spend money, but they don't really make any money. And it's like it's the illusion of success. Because and I guess everybody that works at Netflix, they get paid in stock. So it's like, can you imagine? Like that stock's worthless now. So it's like you're going to be looking. If you work at Netflix for longer than 10 years, you're looking at nothing. It's going to be shit.
But you're looking for a buyout, and hopefully they do it right today.
That's the thing. I don't think anyone's going to do it because everybody wants their own streaming service. So.
But I will say, it's got to be confusing for Netflix because there's no model for them to follow.
No.
There's nothing for them to be like, oh, well, this is what Paramount does. No, there's nothing. Right. They're flying blind because
and it's all new technology. It's all new system anyway. And it's going to end up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it's going to end up like the old ways. Like, remember we had 4 networks on TV?
Why is it completely dark in your house?
Because I have no lights on.
Why?
I didn't turn the lights on and the sun went down. But this is funny. Watch this. So that's kind of neat. That kind of works.
Okay. I can't disagree with that.
Okay,
that works.
That's pretty fun, actually.
Yeah.
We should do that on every Zoom call. Or, hey guys, what's going on? What's that?
Hold on. Let's do a little bit here.
Yeah.
Hold on. So I think that Netflix. Dick.
Huh.
Get someone right over your shoulder.
No.
Oh my. No. Seriously, man.
That's my judge.
Oh no. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Oh God. Oh Dick. Oh, the blender's coming out. Oh no.
I think
the blender's coming out. Oh God.
Amazing.
All right. End.
That's what it's good for. Wait.
I appreciate the shit off on my lights. I can pull. Oh, I didn't change it for last episode. I didn't change the night gallery. Oh no, now you're Quint. What do I do now? That's what I used to do for a living.
There we go. Just turn the light on.
Bite into your flesh.
Oh, so Unbearable Weightless of Massive Talent. Oh wait.
So I think I would like Jaws if I watched it again because I watched 20 minutes or so on cable ABC or whatever.
Jaws is a good movie.
But I've always hated it because I can't get past just stay out of the fucking ocean. I can never get past that. But I watched it and I watched Robert Shaw's performance and I'm like,
yeah,
God, he's great.
Oh yeah, he's the best part. Yeah,
they chop it up into little bits. his speeches are the best.
Yeah,
I never take that away from the actors. It's just the plot. But I watched it. I'm like, damn, this is good.
Just don't watch Jaws 2, 3, 4. That's all.
I already have. Too late.
Oh, those are much worse.
Once Jaws the Revenge happens and they follow the family to the Caribbean, I was like, yes, I'm on board.
I would say Jaws 3D is the worst one, though, because at least Jaws 4 is funny. It's it's redeemable because it's just so bad it's good territory.
Michael Caine is a biplane.
Michael Caine is hilarious because didn't he say...
He bought a house?
Yes, he goes, no, I don't like the view from here, but I like the view from my house that I paid for. Something like that.
I don't blame him at all.
That. Yeah. I watched Harry Brown on Amazon not too long ago.
Tell me that.
Yeah, that worth watching. It's pretty good.
I saw when it came out in 2008.
Oh my god, yeah.
Is that when it came out?
I think
roughly?
2010. I think it's 10 roughly.
Whatever it was.
You go and tell me you're not going to stop these people from roll.
Harry Brown, 2009.
Every other Game of Thrones actor is in that movie.
So we were right in the, it was right in the middle of us. I said 8, you said 10. It was 2009.
Oh wow, 2009. Okay.
There you go.
Wow, is that long ago? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a while ago. Well, he
That's
can't
right
fucking
after-
move now. He's about to
He's,
retire.
yeah, he's. I think he's already said he's retired. He's done.
Good. Because even in the last Christopher Nolan movie, like he didn't stand up.
No, he was sitting at a table. That was it. Like he couldn't do anything.
And when actors, when you see them and you go, they haven't moved, they're not long for this world.
Christopher Lee in Dark Shadows. He was
Christopher
dead like
Lee.
the next day.
And then what's his name? One of the greatest actors of all time. Why am I blanking on his name? Is beyond me.
Chris Penn.
No, B movie actor.
Oh, Michael Parks.
No. Robert. No.
Robert Zadar.
Yes, you're right in the right lines.
He's dead, but I don't think
the guy from Space Mutiny.
Oh, John Cameron Mitchell.
No, Cameron Mitchell.
Cameron Mitchell.
Just Cameron Mitchell.
Cameron Mitchell.
I
He's
was
not
like,
a
wait,
serial.
no, but
not
yeah,
a serial killer. Yeah, Cameron Mitchell. Yeah,
Cameron Mitchell. He
close the fucking doors.
He sat there in a chair, like,
yeah.
Here's my lines. Oh, I'm dead.
I don't know if it'll help, but ho ho ho. Good old MST.
Itchy. My pantyhose are itchy.
I need to watch MST again. It's like sometimes you go weeks without watching one, and it's like I gotta watch one again.
Yeah,
it's that itch you need to scratch every now and then.
I'm pissed because I tried to send them money for their new asking for money Kickstarter or whatever it is.
Oh, really?
I tried to do it, and it's like you can't sign in. I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow, and I completely forgot.
Oh,
I meant to send them money, but
why can't you sign in? I understand you have to have
I hate doing shit on my phone because my phone has like
yeah, that's annoying.
When I did my phone change yesterday, when I told you I had a new phone number,
that's
phone,
right.
I tried to set up my phone, my Nick Cage phone. I tried to be like, hey, can you unlock my phone so that I can switch it over? And it's like, sorry, fraud blocked. I was like, this phone is associated with fraud. I'm like, bullshit it is. Went to a computer and I'm like, all right, do it. And it's like, yeah, here you go. And unlocked it. And I was switched over to my new phone carrier in seconds.
Yeah.
I hate doing shit on my phone because it fraud blocks you every time.
Huh, interesting.
Anyway. Healer.
I forgot what we were talking about.
So he breaks in, steals this it says, what is it? Religious artifact.
It's like a crystal. It's a healing rock, basically.
Yeah, then he runs. He gets shot by the night guard, who just shoots on sight, apparently.
By the way, fucking the security guard who gets $8 an hour has a gun and blasts his ass right as he's running away, which I thought was hilarious.
He shoots him. The guy has no weapon.
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay. So the guy has no weapon. All he does is see another human being and shoots him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine this guy in 2022? That security guard. No, to be fair, he's black. The guy's white.
That's what I mean. It's going to be reversal.
You would not have seen this on the news. But
No.
But the guy is very quick to draw and fire and just shoots the guy. And then this looks insane because it looks like he's three people holding a head together. What is happening here?
Very odd. Yeah. It's like fucking some kind of what have you art show going on there.
It's the Asian guy from Ocean's 11. He's doing some body contortionism. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. It scares me. No. But anyway, he shoots him. He goes in an alleyway. He hides below some steps. Like he had some giant steps that he finds. And I love this because these steps are giant. Look at this. Here it comes. Look how giant these steps are.
Yeah.
And it's clearly like a very
Yeah.
narrow alleyway right here, right? But watch, because a cop drives by at like 170 miles an hour. Watch this. It might take a while. Okay, I'm fast forward. I think it's after he's healed that the cop drives by. Here it is. Okay, watch how fast this cop drives by. Look at this. You can see that it's lit up now. Look at this tiny little like hallway. Oh, fuck, I missed it. So 425. Let's go to 418. Look how fast it drove by. It's an alleyway with a hallway.
That's a pretty amazing setup there.
How does that make any sense?
This
Why
is
are
where-
steps so? Is this made for giants? Is this
Well,
another
look,
Rick and Morty reference?
This is our hiding spot we put in the city for criminals and thieves, just in case. We want to give them a fair shot.
It looks like it's made of marble. Look at
Yeah, it
this.
does.
It looks like it's made of marble.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like it's like the Colossus of Rhodes stairway out front. Like I don't know what this set is from. Where are these stairs from? It looks like a loading dock.
It might be a loading dock,
It
actually.
looks like it, but why are there stairs right here? There's clearly a step right here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Either way,
is it a
he
sculpture?
Pulls the healing rock.
Yeah,
and he's healed.
He heals his wound.
He
chose wisely.
It immediately cuts to him like as what's his name? His name is Jackie here, but it's Brother
Joey.
John.
Yeah, Brother John. Yeah,
Brother
Jackie
John.
John. Yeah.
And he's doing like a religious thing, like an evangelical thing. Like,
Well, no. First, you forgot he goes to his apartment.
oh
and
yes,
his partner, who we don't know, is his partner in crime.
he's
or his
having gay
boss.
sex.
It could be his lover. I don't know.
No, he's having gay sex in the other room.
It's his old man, and he's dying. Don't look at me.
Yeah, he looks ashamed. Oh,
Don't
hey,
look at me.
I didn't want you to find out this way.
This looks like the set of a Ryan Murphy show.
God.
Don't look at me.
No, they're not 20 years old and wearing no shirts. I'm talking about ladies. You're like, are you in the ladies? There's a picture I saw of like I can't name one of these actors, and they're all the people from Ryan Murphy shows.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's Wes Bentley.
Yeah.
And then I go down the line. I'm like, I can name the Cheyenne Jackson, and then here's that guy. Then I'm like, oh no, that's Wes Bentley. So that one is. I go all the way back to the left.
They all look the same. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It's just like, oh my god.
But I watched the shows that I know their names, and I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, starting over. So that's. I was like, oh well, you got me. Okay. Well, I can't argue that. But I want to know: is this guy he saves right here? Is this the guy who works with him later?
Yeah.
Harry?
Harry.
Why is her hair purple?
Purple rain, purple rain. It's more gray than anything.
The color purple. She looks like Whoopi in the color purple. But he saves this guy.
Yeah.
And that's
Brings
him, right?
Brings him, yeah, it's the same guy. Because he brings him back to life. And he's the one that's like, well, hold on, you got a rock here, brought me back to life. We got a scam we could take and make money. So he's the bad guy.
Oh, was
of
that a
this
scene?
episode. Yeah. Because right here he talks about let's go big with this.
Oh, okay.
idea.
I missed this
Yeah.
scene.
Oh,
because
okay, yeah.
I was watching the baby, and I missed the scene. Now I know it is definitely the same guy. Okay, I just assumed it was, but yeah, he talks. Okay, so they talk that, and then he cuts to this, and he saves this little girl. We got the porno policeman right here. He saves her. She stands up, and then they go in the back room, and he goes, "Oh, that was great. That was great." And Eric goes, "Yeah, that was fantastic. Like, what happened? That was a miracle. That was great. That was fantastic." And he goes, "Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money off that." And he goes, "No, I mean, when she looked me in the eyes, when she was standing up, that was fantastic. I felt really good."
Yeah, well, it's showing that he's not a bad guy. He's actually
Exactly.
he's a good guy,
And that's why I was like,
yeah,
I was in my Twilight Zone mind going, here's I know what's gonna happen next. It's gonna turn against him, but why? But he's still on board with like, this feels good to help people,
right?
And I'm like, all right, yeah, I agree.
It kind of works in a sense because he's that character that's like, up against someone that's bigger than him, who's in charge. He can't control his own sort of his own being, his own way. And I guess the Indian is going to give him a chance to be like, you could break off this path if you choose it. There he is.
Trying to bring him up while you're doing that impression.
Yeah, no, it's just it's not for you. It's my people's rock.
Do you like my anal beads?
Do you like? I'm selling these in my trunk outside. Please, I have 10 for $19.95.
My hand is 45 shades darker than my neck.
I am actually. This is a Band-Aid on my finger. It's not my finger.
But do you? Okay, so the whole point is this guy was a bad guy. So I'm thinking like I was thinking of the episode of Dead Man's Shoes of original Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Or Dead Woman's Shoes of the 85 series.
Yes.
Contemporary with Helen Mirren.
Yes.
I was thinking like he's a piece of shit in that episode. He gets this gift of another piece of shit. And then he's just a piece of shit throughout.
Right.
This was a piece of shit. He gets it, and he actually has like a heart of gold.
Yeah.
So why is he being tortured? But then the torture was like, oh, you just can't do it that way.
Right.
There's really not a plot. Really.
No, it's a very simple morality tale. It's just like The Rock. It's not meant for what you're doing. It has to come from a place. Well, that's why it doesn't work on the guy from City Slickers and Total Recall, because he doesn't like him, and he doesn't care if he dies, and so the love isn't there. And then after that, The Rock doesn't work anymore.
Yes,
and
for
that's
$2 million here to save this guy.
Yeah, the guy from Total Recall and City Slickers won. Recall.
He was not in the Legend of Curly's Gold.
He did not make it for the Legends of Curly's Gold. No.
Yeah, and neither did Bruno Kirby.
John Lovitz did.
John Lovitz replaced Bruno Kirby.
I will do anything. Yes.
Oh man, I haven't seen those two movies in 25 years, maybe 30. Honestly, maybe 30.
Yeah.
I watched the shit out of both of them, and I was like, because I knew who John Lovitz was because I was big in the SNL.
Yeah.
Why is he here now? And I was trying to figure out why. And now that I find out it's Bruno Kirby, was like, no, I don't want to do a sequel.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck that. He's still alive. No,
Not
I'm
anymore.
not doing that. No, not anymore. But
He's dead now.
John Lovitz could not replace Bruno Kirby.
No.
But Daniel was there.
Daniel Stern will say his thing.
Daniel Stern can do anything and will do anything.
Not anymore because no one calls him anymore.
Hey, he was great in the movie Bushwhacked.
That was 27 years ago.
Add some more years, man.
28, 29.
That was
that 92 or
93?
Oh God. Oh my God. I thought it was 95 at least.
Hold on, Bush.
Holy shit.
1995. Okay.
Okay.
So 27 years ago.
It's deep. That's deep in the Daniel Stern repertoire right there.
Yeah. I will watch that movie today and feel fine. It's a fine movie.
That's a fine movie.
It's one of those kids' movies that holds up because it's not about, I don't know.
Yeah.
I still watch that movie. So he helps this guy, tries to help him. The stone doesn't work.
Right.
And he runs away. And then it cuts to them 5 minutes before their next live show. And he is like freaking out because he can't save. Who's he trying to save here?
The deaf boy.
No, but he tries to do something first.
No, he goes.
Bring the deaf boy.
He bring somebody that we could tell will be healed if I heal him right away. So the deaf boy can hear. That would be the indicator that it heals and it works. He tries to heal the kid. It doesn't work. And all of a sudden,
well, this is his version of healing. So imagine you walk in and you see a stranger behind your child doing this. This is his face. Dick. Imagine that's
dark territory.
You're bent over child doing this, and you're like, "Oh fuck!"
That's what he had to do to get the Steven Seagal job for Under Siege 2.
Casey fucking Ryback.
Who's Casey fucking Ryback?
Back when people didn't hate what's her name, Katherine Heigl.
Katherine Heigl, because she was like 12 at that
Morris
movie.
Chestnut was.
Morris Chestnut, yeah.
I got your ass.
Oh, the Porter checked. And of course, you had Redfoot in there too, for good measure. That character actor.
Yeah,
he's in there.
He gets killed by knives.
He does, yeah. It's and then oh no, that's what the guy goes. He goes, "Don't fuck with me, man, or I'll put a cap in your ass." Where's the CD? Oh man, I fell out of my pocket.
Oh, look out of my pocket! It's your ass.
It's your ass, and shoots him.
Yeah,
that's a great. Yeah, I love Under Siege too.
Frank and I were doing a thing for a while when it was all my favorite movies that are terrible, and it was like Time Cop, Die Hard with a Vengeance, which I don't think is terrible, and then Under Siege 2. We were doing all those movies. Virtuosity was next on our list, but we never got to it.
Oh, another good one.
I love Virtuosity.
It's
terrible,
but
that's fantastic.
The same era, like mid-90s.
It's all like movies I watched on HBO growing up.
Right, that era of the mid-90s. Like, I mean, you could say Virtuosity,
Ghost
Under
in the
Siege
Machine.
2, Ghost. Oh God, Lawnmower Man, 1994.
Lawnmower Man 2.
Lawnmower Man 2 is I think 98,
96.
Is that? Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, and that was when the gasoline dude from The Stand showed up. For Matt Frewer showed up.
Matt Frewer.
For Bill Leahy or
Jeff Fahey.
Thank you.
Jeff Fahey was.
I was off on both parts, but I got his name pretty much right.
Jeff Fahey, who wouldn't do anything, must have been busy that week because he usually doesn't say no to movies.
I mean, I said anything. Bill Leahy, and it's Jeff Fahey. I was so close.
Jeff Fahey.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Oh, that's good.
So. Yeah, I love this movie. I love Under Siege 2, but he's great in this. Here he goes here. What's
Peace.
The Rock doesn't glow.
Yeah.
The kid. Oh wow, we got a weird, creepy ghost image of John Goodman from the future. Look at that.
I haven't won an Oscar yet. God damn it.
The Coen brothers won't call me back.
They're dead. I outlived the Coen brothers.
And Roseanne won't stop calling. What happened? Oh,
Tom Arnold, the Coen brothers, Jeff Bridges. And I was 15 heart attacks away from death for years.
I love that Jeff Bridges showed up for the Super Bowl commercial.
The 2
or 3 years ago,
right?
And then Steve Buscemi showed up last year,
right?
And then John Goodman's just like.
He doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it. He's like, I'm good.
I'm fine. Well, he's making money on he's doing TV money, right? Network TV money on Connors.
Okay,
he's probably making big money. He's probably getting $350 an episode.
Doing a character he honestly loves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched an episode of that show. Finally, it's fine.
I don't watch TV.
I love Roseanne, but I haven't seen an episode of this show. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty funny. Like
they killed her off.
Yeah,
they killed her off like they killed Dan in the original episode, and then they brought Dan back only to kill off Roseanne.
That was the reason I didn't watch the return of Roseanne. I'm like, they killed Dan. I remember crying openly with my mom. Like, why did they kill Dan?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Because that was a show like where the parents worked in a plastics factory in the Midwest.
Right.
I'm like, my parents worked at a plastics factory in the Midwest. We're outside of Chicago. It's the same, like that was my family, and then they fucking killed the dad off, which I wasn't relating that to my dad, but I was like, I was still invested in that show, and
your
I was
TV
like,
dad was a little bit better.
I love John Goodman, and I was like, oh no, how dare you,
you fucking assholes!
It does explain the last season though, where you're rich.
Yes,
for no reason,
and then it ended up being a dream anyway because they brought the show back in. It was all just a dream to begin with,
but
everybody's alive.
And that's
what. And now Roseanne's dead.
And then it was like, oh no, that was. I don't know how they explain themselves out of that hole.
Well, I guess it would probably be a funny joke because it's like the Dallas Who Shot JR thing or whatever would end up being a dream or something, or
The whole show of Dallas was a dream.
Is it? Oh no, that was Hill Street
The
Blues.
last season. No, the Dallas did the whole last season.
Is that what it was?
In the shower.
Because Hill Street Blues, or I'm sorry, was it Hill Street Blues?
No,
or
it's
was
the
it
Denzel Washington show.
St. Elsewhere.
St. Elsewhere.
Where it was all in the mind of an autistic kid named Toby.
Yeah.
Named Toby, you could bring
Denzel.
He brought the show to life.
Sorry, Denzel. What do you want?
And then he blows himself up bringing fire.
He blows him, all right.
He blows him, all right. Bring King Kong in here, Toby. King Kong got nothing on me.
This bitch is your ass, Toby.
Oh, Toby. Oh, good to take Toby.
Okay,
oh no.
Oh yeah. My name's not Toby.
My name is Toby. My name is Toby. Oh God. Nice pillow stomach. Bring.
Yeah. Okay. So that was our last episode, or 2 episodes ago. And
it doesn't matter.
Confused as shit watching this.
You should be.
So okay. So the Indian shows up and he's like, "Hey, we want our rock back." He says it was not meant to be used that way.
Yes.
Here's where my problem starts. The guy who's using it is using it properly. So why does he say that?
Because he was doing it for money.
No, Eric was not. Eric Bogosian was not using it for money at that point.
At that point, but then when he does use it for money, it doesn't work.
But that's not what happened.
Yeah, it is.
No,
because the Indian.
That's what happens.
Yeah, the Indian shows up, says you can't use that anymore because it's not going to work. If you keep going down this road, it's going to turn on you, and you're not going to understand. It's going to turn on you. So just expect that. And I think he goes away, and then the guy from Total Recall and City Slickers comes in, and he goes, "I'm dying of lung cancer. Save me!" And he's like, "You're a mafia guy. You treat your men like shit. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'll give you $2 million." And he says, "Fine, $2 million." And he tries to heal him, but it doesn't work because he's doing it for money. And he doesn't. It might be because he doesn't want to give it to him, and that's what the reason is. Maybe that's why he doesn't use it. Like he's saying, you don't use it right because it's not. It's coming out of a different. It's not coming from the heart. It's coming from money. It's coming from a different part of him.
Yeah, I get that, but
that's the whole point.
He tells him like he's already doing it the wrong way, and therefore, like, you will learn your lesson. You'll see it's going to work in a very different way. And it's like,
well, I mean, it's not. It's kind of what happens.
He has one guy who fucked him over a lot previously.
Yeah.
So it seems like it shouldn't work for that guy, but then it would work for the blind kid.
Deaf kid.
Deaf kid. But it doesn't work for the deaf kid either because he's worried about being on a show, I guess.
Well, the deaf kid heals him because he gets his gunshot wound back.
No, that's later though.
Which that comes like. Well, I mean,
but I'm going through this part here where it doesn't
like,
work for the deaf kid, and he's like, Indian comes back, and he's like, "Oh, look at that!" And he's like, "Oh, my bullet wound is back."
Yeah, the bullet wound's back.
Bullet wound back.
Because that's I don't know.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It works though. It's fine because it's that second. He's getting the second chance because then he in the pain he realizes I fucked up. I made the mistake. I'm sorry. That's him. That's his penance. His penance for the crime that he committed.
But the crime was I got kind of selfish over some mafia dude who tried to kill me before.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like he should have became more. He reminds me of the character, a low-tone character, the version of the Pedro Pascal from Wonder Woman 1984.
Okay, I didn't see.
Reminds me of like a small, realistic version of that guy, which is a big televangelist.
Right.
I'm gonna save the world, and Pedro Pascal's going grand for that role. But he's just like, no, you fucked me over too many times, guy from City Slickers 2 or City Slickers 1, whatever you're from.
City Slickers 1, please.
So therefore, no, you're not Curly's brother.
No, you're not.
Even though it's the Legend of Curly's Gold, and Jack Palance plays Curly's twin brother for some reason in that movie.
Because they wanted to bring him back. He was dead in the last movie, so that makes sense. Twin brother, why not?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What a stupid movie that second one is, but I love it. But he gets gunshot again for some reason, goes in the alley, hands the deaf kid the crystal, who saves him. He takes the crystal back, saves the kid's ears. And then the Indian, he hands the rock back into the Indian dude. And the Indian goes, I'm going to take you back to your mom. Now that the kid can hear. But the kid's not looking at his face. Why the fuck does the kid know what he's saying? He could have said, I'm going to rape all your holes. Let's go. And the kid would have no idea what that means. He's been deaf since birth.
Maybe he was retarded like Toby. It wasn't that he was deaf. He was just retarded.
Or he loves being raped.
Sure, let's go.
This kid just became aware of what words
He's
are.
a terrible actor.
Well,
This kid actor is shit.
He doesn't say a word of dialogue.
Come, child. I'll take you to your mother.
See, he wasn't looking at his mouth.
Or my trailer. I'll take you to my van.
Come, child. I'll come all over your face.
Ha 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 ha.
But he can't, you know what I mean? He would have
Yeah.
no idea what he's saying right there. Just nothing.
What? Born deaf. I guess you're right. It's got
No.
point.
If he
Wouldn't
heard,
he be like, if he heard for the first time, he'd be like going, oh!
Yeah.
He couldn't take the sound.
well, here's what the mom says about it.
like-
Maybe
it'd be
she
like-
says he went deaf.
It'd be like that scene in Man of Steel when their senses are being attuned because they're Superman and they're sort of all hitting at once because they have superpowers.
Let's find out what the mom says.
Your little mouth looks good.
God. Yes. I'm on
Sick.
board.
Sick shit.
Oh, you poor child.
Okay. No, I need to rewind it a little bit further. 1613. So let's go to
He can't hear you, Brother Falk. He was born deaf.
born deaf.
He's born deaf. Yeah.
He has no idea what that guy's saying.
No idea. No. He
Just
wouldn't
not
have
even a clue.
And he probably couldn't speak either because I don't think they can talk if they're born deaf. You can't really talk because you can't
No.
form words.
You never heard
Can't
words.
hear
You
'em,
can't
yeah.
form words. Yep.
But this
But,
did this episode remind you of that Friday the 13th episode that we watched with Adam?
Yes.
The David Cronenberg healer episode.
And I mentioned that someone on that episode asked me previously, what's that episode about the healer guy who's finding he's a fraud? And I'm like, maybe it's that Friday the 13th or maybe it's this one now. So now I got two I
Yeah.
might be thinking of.
But then again, this was the 80s, so this was the era of the televangelist healer,
Oh yeah.
which was all over the place back in the
You got
80s.
the Jim and was it Tammy?
Jim and Tammy Faye Baker show.
Faye Baker.
That was wasn't a bad movie. I see Tammy Faye. I see
Got
Tammy
my
Faye.
mascara running down
Pretty
because
decent.
the Lord is taking. Yeah, fucking. Oh my god, I hate those sacks of shit.
Well,
I found this.
she wasn't bad, but
No, they're both sacks of shit in real life.
no, she didn't know what was going on. She was used by Joe Don Baker.
No, fuck that.
Joe Don Baker Mitchell.
There's no way she wasn't looking at their account. No.
Well, according to the movie, I'm just saying what
Yeah,
was based on the movie.
but I found that I was at the water machine filling up our jugs of water for our house, and I saw this.
How much is that? I beg your pardon.
It's a Mexican dude with a handgun at you saying, I beg your pardon. If you flip through this fucking religious pamphlet, it is very racist. So I saved it because I want to do something with these guys. I just haven't figured out what yet.
What's in the pamphlet? Just
Just
stories or
racist
just
shit about immigrants.
it's an immigration thing.
I taped it shut, so I can't find out now. But in the time, I was like, "Oh my god!" And
It looks like that little chapter book that Doug Hutchinson had in Green Mile when he was reading it when he was trying to read about mental health, and he's reading the little dirty book.
Could be.
Ooh la la,
Oh yeah.
person.
Let me
That's
find
what's
out. I'm taking the tape off.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Okay. Let's find out how racist this gets. I can't look at the top though. It's still taped there.
I can't see it. I can't.
Don't worry, you won't be here long. Prisoner, Mexican prisoner.
I don't think he's Mexican. You're assuming I think he's from South America.
All right.
Mexicans don't come here. It's the South Americans. Central America. Because the Mexicans beat up the Central Americans that come through Mexico.
So they hang the Mexican in the end.
Yeah, all right.
It says he could have gone free.
He could have gone free.
We are all guilty of sin.
Oh, maybe it's a pro immigration story then, because he got murdered by the bigots. So they're saying don't do that. He could have went free.
No.
I don't know. I think there's a missed message there.
He says, "That's the man. I know that face anywhere. That's the mannerly bandit." And it's 3 Mexican dudes, all wearing masks. And he goes, "Who, me?"
You're telling the story out of I can't follow the story. It's all out of context.
I will do it on the next episode.
I need to see it from the beginning.
I need to fully read through the story.
Yeah.
The plot here of this.
Because I'm just
You're right.
Maybe it's an homage to the 3 brothers in Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I don't know.
It could be like the Oxbow incident. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. It's actually a really thoughtful story about humanity. Humanity and friendship.
After this.
Yeah. Or it's a Hispanic group that hates illegal immigrants, because those do exist too.
Could be.
Hispanics do not like illegal immigrants.
Yeah,
they really don't. They don't like them.
People from that, yeah.
They don't like that shit because it's like, hey, I had to fucking fill out my paperwork.
Well, can you imagine doing like
5
years of paperwork?
Oh no, it pissed me off too.
And
yeah,
someone showing up and be like, "Oh, I'm sneaking." Like, yeah, I don't blame
you. Fuck you.
Oh, that's like someone cutting in line at the grocery store. Like, oh,
absolutely,
yourself,
yeah.
lady.
Well, my brother's going through that shit because he's in line to bring his family from Japan. But what's fucked it up now? First, it was the COVID thing. Now it's the Ukrainian refugee center is fucking it up because they're sending in all the Ukrainian refugees first. They're putting them ahead of the line now. So it's like, fuck. I mean, shit, give me a break. We need to get him home. Let's get him home, guys.
He can come home.
Well, yeah, he can. We don't want him. We don't want him. We want the grandkids. We want the nephews. We don't care about him. That's the joke.
I was gonna say, like, yeah.
Well, that's what have you. We just want the nephews.
He can just waltz in here if you want.
Whatever. But yeah. Oh, but they're coming down for vacation soon, hopefully. So they'll be here for like 2 months, which will be nice.
They will, or he will.
They will. They're the whole family. They're prepping for that. I think in summer they're going to come down. Hopefully,
so just don't leave after that. You're fine.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I said. They don't care. Like honestly, shit. You could.
They will not be stopped in the streets. They're Japanese.
No. Yeah, you're 7 years. You could. Maybe they'll get to you. They'll be. Oh, wait. Whatever. They're so fucking backed up. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Some countries they're 10, 20 years behind.
I got 15 Chinamen in my storage unit. It's all right. Just like Lethal Weapon 4.
When's the last time you checked on them?
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, wait, the light's on.
Maybe California's not the best place to have these.
Wow! I think I left a 5-gallon jug of water in there.
For a family of 30?
Well, oh, shit. I forgot the can opener.
Of water?
God damn. No, for the canned food.
They definitely bashed that against the younger kids' skulls, and then it's open.
Well, we didn't have any kids. It's mostly women. It's fine.
Like Dexter?
Mostly 18-year-old Korean girls, but we'll talk about that later.
It's just a creative Ukrainian girls.
That's what it is. Eastern European beautiful women.
God, this world is fucked.
That's always been that way.
No, it's fucked.
It's always been fucked. It's always.
I'm not saying it's new. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, it's
fucked.
It's fucked. Sex trade, and awful shit. I mean, just ugh.
It's disgusting.
No,
it's pathetic.
What's the number? Where's that massage parlor place?
I give it a 6.
Yeah.
I also give this episode a 6.
I give it a 6.
It's good.
It's fine. Yeah.
Like nothing I just got bothered by the "Did you learn the lesson you already were doing?" part.
Well, I would say I say the bookend to this one is the Friday the 13th episode, which is way darker, and it's Cronenberg. Cronenberg directed that episode, so it's got that weird body horror shit going on.
Can you help me remember a little bit more about that episode?
It was the one where the guy's a healer
in the basement,
but he absorbs the disease, and he has to put it into somebody else.
Yes,
and that's what happened. And then the guy finds out, and it's the guy's the old man's friend that did it because he took the amulet or some kind of MacGuffin from the museum.
We did that episode.
It was a while ago. No,
Adam
that's all I got. Yeah, because it was Adam's choice. It was Dealer's Wheel on that one, and he picked that episode to watch. Or did he not pick that one to watch?
He definitely did.
No, he picked that one. We didn't pick the other one, which was the old lady who was stealing years from homeless people. She was a rock and roll singer. That was that.
Yeah. That was a random one.
That was real random.
Faith Healer, episode 46.
Yes.
Okay, let me pull that up.
Yeah, and that was an hour episode.
One in the tier 1.
It's in tier 1? Okay.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
It was a good episode. Yeah, it was good. It had some neat stuff in there. Yeah.
This is Cronenberg.
Yes. Yeah. It's at the very end. It's when it's
he kills this guy.
Yeah, it gets really into the body horror at the end when he's in the
it
car.
felt more like an X-Files episode.
Yeah. Yeah, he ties him up because he's going to use him to put the disease in him. That's why he tied him up. That's what it was. And then he gets, yeah, that's right.
To you, some kind of a liability.
That's all play.
Good show.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
Now I do.
No.
So,
these are the bookend episodes. Very similar. They probably came out the same fucking year. Oh, maybe not. This is 85.
No, that was
that was 87.
One of that show. So yeah. It was after.
It was after, yeah.
They had the word faith in front of it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're both very similar, very close together, both decent.
But this one has a happy ending. The other one has a very dark ending.
Well, that one's better.
Yeah.
Friday 13th was better. This
Yes, it
episode
was.
is not as good, but I like Eric.
Yeah.
It's hard to go against him.
I like the fact that he wasn't a total asshole and he has a redeeming quality.
Yeah.
And he gets to be a good guy at the end and gets a second chance on everything.
I was so caught off guard when he goes, "I want the stone back. It belongs to us." And he goes, "Let's just give it to him."
Right? Yeah.
And I was like, "Whoa, wow, okay."
That's
I've seen so many Twilight episodes. I was like, "No, this is mine. I deserve it. I own it."
Right? Yeah.
Yourself. But he's just like, "Yeah, let's give it to him. We already made enough money." So
Right?
like,
Yeah.
What's the point of torturing this guy? But turns out they didn't really torture him.
And the guy gets away. The other guy gets away with all the money because nothing happens to him.
Half the money.
Well, he has access to all of it because it's his. He takes care of the money, so he ain't getting.
I assume it's in a trust. He can only pull the money out if Eric's present.
Oh hell no! That guy wouldn't do that. It's a total him. He has access, and that's it. That's why he has lure over him because he's his lover.
But it doesn't seem like he cares at the end.
No, he doesn't. I think he's at that point where he just doesn't care.
And here's the problem: is I like the ending where he goes, "Oh, I learned my lesson," but the problem is the lesson wasn't far enough for me.
Right.
He was just like, "Oh, those 12 seconds, I was kind of a dick." And
right.
selfish.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like, nah, he's not the guy to learn this lesson. The other guy should have been the one that learned the lesson. Really.
Well, I thought he was going to die at the end because I thought it was going to reverse in all the people.
Me too.
I thought that was going to be the twist.
Because why else get the bullet hole?
That's what I mean. Yeah. I thought he was going to be dead standing, and that's why he didn't respond to him right away. And I thought, oh, is he going to like touch him? He's going to fall down on his face, dead.
And it was also like the Indian goes, "It's not meant to be used that way." And I'm like,
Right.
To heal sick people? What the fuck is the point of that rock then?
For money,
selfish dick.
It's for my poor people who are poor, and I help them stay poor. So
And I'm gonna
can't
say,
go on.
as a person of this world, if someone is making a ton of money, but they're legitimately healing people of really bad ailments, of cancer,
sure.
blindness,
Yeah,
let them
yeah.
make some fucking money. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I'm
You
fine
can
with
earn
that.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't consider it selfish at that point.
yeah.
As long as they're not going, hey, you give me $6 million, you're saved. If they're just going, but the televised event is what's making the money, I don't care. As long as the sick people aren't the ones paying, that's fine. Great.
Yeah.
What's the problem? What's the harm? Honestly, why do you
care? You don't want to build a water park dedicated to Jesus.
You know what
Where
I mean?
does it say build a super slide in my name? Where does it say that? That's Sam Kinison.
Yeah, I just don't get the morality at all in this episode.
Yeah, it's kind of muddled. I think this was probably one of those, just like what happened in the Night Gallery episode. Maybe it was a darker ending. The network exec said, "You know what? Let's make it happy because we just read David Cronenberg's script called Faith Healer and it's fucked up. We don't want to do that here."
So speaking of Tom Skerritt,
oh my God, there he is.
We have not watched any of these episodes or this one.
The fuck is that?
Skulls?
Is that Twilight Zone?
So there's 4 pictures, yeah. 85 Twilight Zone.
85. Oh wow, I didn't even know Tom Skerritt was in an 85 episode.
Of course he is. He has a mustache. He's in it.
I guess. Jesus.
Tom Selleck will show up.
Tom Selleck's gonna show up. That'd be amazing. Christopher Reeve.
Were you from the 80s? Do you have a mustache? You will definitely show up in the Twilight Zone.
Come on inside. Welcome, son. Welcome.
This neutron star will collapse in that star episode we did.
Father. Hey, Dad. I'm 75 years old and you're 80. Hey, Dad. That was funny. No, he's a priest. That was just that.
Did not catch that.
He had a collar and everything.
I did not catch that.
Yeah, he had a space collar, but it's still a collar.
It's a space collar.
It was a space collar.
It's a space dog leash.
My computer. Maybe
I even did the math on when they're born. Yeah,
it did make any sense.
3 years difference.
What's a good?
It's like father? No.
What's a good MST3K episode to rewatch?
Well, I have my favorites, but what do you want to watch?
Well, I have my favorites too, but I'm like, I watched one that I had not seen before, and it was actually really funny. I forgot what it was about, but it was really funny. I just kind of,
it's a good one. San Francisco International.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
the hell, but I love
the airport one. Yeah.
I
like the Joe Don Baker movies, Mitchell and Final Justice or whatever. Joe Don Baker. They do that joke.
Yeah, he's great. My favorites are definitely Soul Taker, Werewolf.
Yeah. Werewolf is funny.
Living Doll.
Yeah.
Death Doll. What's that one called? Death Doll. I'm confusing it with Twilight Zone. So Living Doll is Twilight Zone. MST3K is I like ham. Why wouldn't I like ham? Remember that episode?
I don't remember. That's on the top of my head.
It's a Mike episode.
Is it a Mike episode? Timescape is one of my favorites.
Time
Chasers.
Time Chasers. Yes.
That one's fucking funny.
Yeah, that's a class. That's like top when you talk to someone. Like you're gonna hear Space Mutiny, Time Chasers, the Memory Bank, and then the Mike. Problem is with the Joel ones, you're struggling to find a classic. Ega.
Yes.
And you got like
Joel's got some good ones.
Mike has way better.
Mike has way better, but Joel was the beginning. Like the first 2 seasons are kind of rough, and then the Joel's only on there for like 4 seasons.
He made it through episode 415, so halfway through season 4. And his last movie was Joe Don Baker, Mitchell.
That's it. Mitchell's the last one. And Mitchell, I did like. That's a good one.
And then Mike took over with The Brain That Wouldn't Die.
And then I love the Angel one, Angel's Revenge. That's a funny one.
That was a VHS I had for a long time.
That's a great episode. That
is
fucking
funny. He has some great ones, but
Mike,
I just like better. I think he handles the show better. I think he seems like he wants to be there. And
he was always the head writer.
Yeah. Joel seemed like he really wanted to be there a lot of the time.
I think he was uncomfortable being the front and center.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to be more behind the scenes.
Yeah, he's actually like handling this better, what he's doing now, which is several different hosts are doing it now. and he's just like a writer, and he's like, here's our new show, and he's doing that sort of stuff. But he likes that better. He was a writer after that for like.
Oh yeah, no, he worked for I think Jimmy Kimmel for a long time. Or
David Letterman.
Like oh, really? Letterman too. Okay.
And yeah, he's been doing a lot of writing.
And so Trace Bellew, same thing. I think he was a writer for a while.
Good for them.
With Hoskins, I think, because I think they're buddies.
Oh yeah,
they're boys, and I think they're closer than Mike is to them. But
well, Mike is like Bill and Kevin.
Pearl, yeah. And what's her name? Pearl. What's her name?
Her name
Pearl
is. Why am I blanking on this fucking name?
Is Jody something or
no?
Julie. And they're still doing it. Like Riff Tracks has been around for like almost longer than the actual MST.
So yeah, no, MST is still going. So you have MST, Riff Tracks, and then Cinematic Titanic.
Cinematic Titanic, yeah.
Those
but I
three.
don't like the new stuff. I just can't do it.
Riff
I
Tracks
just can't. Riff Tracks is good. No, that's funny. The new MST stuff with Joel and the robots and like Patton Oswalt, I can't get behind it. I can't do it.
I went because Riff Tracks does live shows. I've been to that a couple times. It's fun.
That would be fun.
Every time I don't regret it.
Yeah, no, those are fun. I've seen Riff Tracks. Yeah, that's funny.
Because you're literally watching a Riff Tracks movie in the theater, and it was like previously recorded. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And people are there, and I'm like talking to people about the show, and I'm like, I got the fucking tattoos, and I'm like, this is great. Like,
yeah.
I'm talking about a show that's been off the air since '98, and people are still like, this is before it came back. But I'm like, people still remember that, and I'm like, I just feel like it's not dead, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's been off the air for as long as it was on the air.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I
also got a tear in my eye during the new show with Jonah. The second season they did on Netflix. And it's Patton Oswalt, and he goes, "It's like MST3K on for its 35th year or 30th year," and I'm like, oh, look at tear, and I'm like, no,
wow,
88 to oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I'm doing my math. I'm like, oh my god. Like,
no, I liked the Joel Hoskins ape movies, the Japanese ape movies. Those rip off of Planet Ape, those were funny, and then also the one with the all the Asian dubbed ones, the sci-fi ones.
Yeah,
where it's I can't remember. It's because like there was 2 sequel movies. I can't remember.
They did a ton of them. Like the Master Ninjas are fun.
Yeah.
They did a lot of like Godzilla type movies.
Just when they go to the pale Japanese guy in the spaceship, and Johnson goes, "Heck Razor!" He calls him Heck Razor, which is so funny.
I'm not saying they're pointless because I definitely don't want to say that.
Oh no! Just Joe was like more childlike. He was like the childlike kind of didn't want to curse, was really kind of sweet, and Mike's more of the harder edge, but
which
not
is
that hard, which is still really, really sweet and funny.
They went from PG to PG-13 with Mike.
I feel like more Star Trek references with Mike though.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going, Jim.
Which is why I like Mike more, because I think I have more in common with Mike.
Yeah, no, I love the Mike episodes. Yeah, no, I love the Mike episodes.
But Mike also had the better transition scene. So the in the one, because all Joel wanted to do was the invention exchanges.
Yes.
And I'm like, Mike was like, we're done with that. Like,
right,
what else can we do with that? So he just started doing his own thing, and they're sillier. Yeah. But they also referenced a lot of movies, which is definitely my thinking.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Ingmar Bergman one where they're standing on the dock?
Yeah.
And they're speaking really like solemnly. There's some great stuff in there. And Mike, who dressed up with tiny outfits, was always funny for him. It just felt like they were having fun in the set, which they didn't feel like they did with the Joel episodes.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Maybe that's why Joe was just like, okay, I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. He didn't feel comfortable.
Well, I think he got a job paying actual money for
that would help. That would help. And he wouldn't have to work as hard.
Yeah.
Because this guy was doing everything, like building all that shit and then shooting it and writing it and watching the movies 25 times and going back to build another set. I mean, it's a lot of work.
For nothing. I don't blame him for leaving.
Yeah.
And I'm actually glad he left because it brought Mike on.
Yeah.
And that's why I have the pearl.
Yeah.
My pearl tattoo. You can't see it, but
Oh,
Pearl's little bus,
oh.
her VW bus.
Yep.
That's my favorite era is the Mike, Joel, or no, Mike, Bill, and Pearl.
That's not my favorite, but I like a lot of it because it's time. I think I got used to it. The Crow threw me off when Trace was replaced. I didn't like it at first, but then I grew to like it.
Pearl.
Mary Jo, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, Pearl's part of her fucking name. Where is it?
Yeah. Oh my god! And then, fucking, oh god, that show's the best. I watch the shorts. I watch over and over again because it's just to the point and short. It's like if you got 10 minutes to kill, just watch one. And oh god, those are the best. The shorts are just fantastic. We come for you, student counselor. Oh god, you cheated, Billy. That's right, Billy. You're going down, Billy.
ATT phone of tomorrow thing.
Yeah.
Running around like Seattle.
Mr. Be Gone. Ah! They always get scared.
Oh yeah.
For Mr. Be Gone. Stop this nightmare.
Mr. Be Natural.
Mr. Be Natural, yeah.
And they got Springy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No springs.
The one, the Chevrolet episode where it's like, these guys don't work hard like they used to, Dad. And then the
two-parter.
The two-parter where Dad has a handkerchief over his head and he starts going like this. And Crow goes, oh my God, he's having an episode. Because there's a fly.
And then it cuts right there for part 2. It cuts back to that.
It's so funny.
Well, you used to work in that department really hard.
Yeah.
Remember that? And it's like, I love that show.
You have to take time with your employees, son.
Yeah.
They just don't have that goal. Oh, and the speech one's good too.
Don't
two
record their knees. The knees.
There's a Joel speech episode and there's a Mike speech episode. The Joel speech episode is when Crow talks like Bill Murray from Caddyshack. He goes, oh, I was in the bleachers and a police call came from me looking at the skirts. Oh God, it was funny.
You got this?
Yeah. That's it. Oh God, that's the best thing ever.
You work out your knees before a speech.
See, that's like, what an era we get to live to have that show exist and have it to watch whenever you want.
It was punk rock TV show.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a part of that. And I'm like, this is what show should be. That's why I don't give a shit if nobody watches this.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I do this for myself.
Yeah.
That's what they did. And luckily they were successful. I don't give a shit if we are. I don't follow up on it. I don't care. I'm going to do my own thing. I honestly don't give a shit. I've done 350 of these. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know.
Because why would I?
You're doing it since 2000, what, 12?
No, 14?
2014? Is that really 15? No.
I think 15, right? Let me find out.
I did Midnight with Robert Shaw from 2010 to 2015. Then I did one with you like 2014.
Oh, like Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
I've been doing this show since 2013.
I was going to say, it's been a while.
But I've been doing the network since then. Or,
Or
whatever company,
whatever. Potting in general.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah.
But I did this show in 2015, I want to say.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was June 14th of 2015.
Wow.
Coming up on our 7 years right here.
Wow.
Good God. So many memories I don't remember.
That's why it's all recorded and it's all on the podcast. You can listen to it every night.
And I won't.
I do.
I used to.
I listen to our own show.
I don't.
Because I need something in the background and it shuts off after 40 minutes and I can go to sleep.
It shuts the screaming of Vietnamese
life.
Stop raping me!
Those stupid fucking whores. Good night, everybody.
All right. Let's get out of here. So
This is
Healer,
Ace
good
is the
episode.
place. Yeah, very good.
Not in the top 10 at all.
No. It's a middle tier for sure.
Middle tier.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I don't regret watching it.
No. And like
Good
I said,
episode.
Eric Bogosian, I watch him in anything. I love him. He's always good.
I wish
I
he
wish
had,
he
like,
was in more stuff.
I was just literally just saying that. I wish he was in a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
He's in a lot, but
I wonder if he's just. I would hate to think that he's maybe hard to work with, which is why he doesn't work. But I don't think that's the case.
well,
he
Talk
might be
Radio from '88 with Oliver Stone is his
Oliver
biggest role.
Stone. Yeah.
And then he's in Wonderland, Underseas Dark Territory, and Uncut Gems or his top 4 for IMDb.
Oh, I haven't seen Uncut Gems yet. I still
Neither
haven't
have
seen that one. Yeah, I'm kind of like, eh.
Okay, so let's see if there's anything. Okay, so in his introduction and news stories from Twilight on the series, executive story consultant Alan Brennert admitted that he thought that the script for Healer was so badly directed and acted that he took his name off of it.
Wow.
He is credited to Michael Bryant. He later rewrote Healer as an expanded short story.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, and that's it.
Interesting.
That's it for IMDb trivia.
Wow.
This is from October 11th, 1985. It really was one of the first episodes, the third episode.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a fine episode. I love Eric Bogosian. God, I wish.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else you need to watch in this episode, just watch him. He does enough to keep you interested.
Well, I guess he's in Billions. He's in 11 episodes of Billions.
Which I will never
he's in Succession. Oh shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's in a season of Succession. Oh, I gotta watch that.
I even went, what is that show? Because I keep hearing shit about it. I don't know what it is.
Brian Cox is
Finally
great
look it
in
up.
that show.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Well, he's as great as he is in the McDonald's commercials.
Yes, he is. Oh.
Those of you who reach in and grab one fry. Who are you?
Are these cookies you're talking of? That's Zodiac. Animal crackers, cookies.
Next person to talk about, what's he saying? And Super Troopers.
Oh yeah.
The next person to say shenanigans gets pistol whipped.
Yeah. Oh god. He's in the second one too, right?
I haven't seen the second one because
I haven't either. Yeah,
I don't smoke pot. I didn't see the second one.
Right, that's a good point.
I saw the Slammin' Salmon, and I go, maybe I've outgrown the Broken Lizard Troop.
That wasn't a good one, I would say.
It was terrible.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
But you'll never beat Bill Paxton in Club Dread doing his Jimmy Buffett references.
No, yeah, that
movie makes me laugh every fucking time.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett, fuck you.
Son of a sailor, son of a bitch.
In Pina Coladasburg.
Where he goes, coconut Pete's player. Secret ingredient, coconut Pete's player. Coconut. Yes, goddammit. Yes! He throws the coconut and he nails the clock on the wall. It's fucking perfect.
Let's pull up Bill Paxton, Pina Coladasburg.
Oh shit, Eric.
We're gonna get restricted for this, but I still want to share it. I'll cut it out after.
Eric Bogosian is going to be in the Interview with the Vampire show.
They're making a show.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
We talked about this before. I didn't realize it was a show.
It is a show. It's coming, and it does not look good. Here it is.
Ponytail, will get you tail. Just keep it out of my Mai Tai. You got tails, but never fail. That nigga, you and your chiquitas.
Nat Faxon.
Ponytails, cocktails, ponytails, cocktails.
Pausing.
Is that what does it?
Pausing at 19 seconds.
What year was Club Dread?
But a word to all you
3.
males, don't ever lose those tails.
Oh wow.
4.
Just a pony cock.
Nat Faxon right here.
Yeah.
Who directed a wonderful movie called The Way Back. The Way Back.
Oh, The Way Back. That
And he
was
shows
good.
up in it. Play Margaritaville.
Excuse me?
Play Margaritaville. I love that song.
Darling, I think you're referring to my song Pina Colada Burg.
No, Margaritaville.
Pausing.
Bill Paxton's face.
Pausing. I know.
Priceless.
This is why I was so sad when he died.
Yeah.
I hung out by myself in a pool. So I was like, I was like trying to process it. So I was so, like upset.
That was a bad deal, man.
I was also going through a breakup.
Oh, that'll do it.
That's part of it. But I was really thinking about Bill Paxton, honestly, for a long time. For like a week straight, I went to the pool and I'm like by myself at night, and I'm like, I was thinking of like aliens, aliens.
Yeah, aliens, Near Dark,
Frailty. I fucking love Frailty.
Yeah.
So many movies, and I was like, oh, what a fucking bummer. And I found out how he died. I'm like, oh, it's even sadder.
Well, I guess, yeah, he had heart problems his whole life, so I think it was only a matter of time.
But the family sued the doctors and all that.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you mean Pina Colada Burg. The song I wrote 7.5 fucking years before Margaritaville was even on the map. Of course, you wouldn't know that because you weren't even born yet.
Come on, Hawks, y'all, let's get us a drink.
MC Gainey.
Yeah, there you go.
MC fucking Gainey. He's also great in this movie.
Yeah.
We're almost done here.
Come on, man. Fuck that guy, son of a bitch.
Motherfucker. I forgot the last part.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
All right, here's Pina Colada Burg.
They call me the mayor, 'cause I spend all my days here. You would too.
Coconut
if you knew
Pete.
what I know.
We're all gonna die.
About a tropical tree.
I don't want to play anymore, but please look up Pina Colada Burg by Coconut Pete.
I think
YouTube.
Club Dread is better than, and it's not. I don't think it's preferred opinion, but I think it's better than Super Troopers.
100%.
I think Club Dread is just clever. It's pretty funny. It's just,
You know how I talk about those movies I love that
yeah.
I feel like judged for?
No.
This is one of them. I fucking love that movie. And it's because of him.
People do not like Club Dread. Like there's like hatred for Club Dread.
What they're doing is they're making fun of Scream 2. Or
Yeah.
sorry, I Know What You Did Last Summer 2.
Right.
What it's called.
Whatever it is.
Well,
yeah.
No, You Did Last Summer.
But it's like a real movie. It's like a real, like there's a plot, there's everything in there. It's funny.
It's a funny fucking movie.
There's some funny
It
shit in
works.
there.
And I think it's way better than Super Troopers is like a funny, like,
yeah.
But it's, you forget about it. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, snozberries. Oh, great. But it's still, I love Super Troopers.
Yeah, Super Troopers good.
But yeah, Club Dread is solid all the way through. I love that movie way more than Super Troopers.
Yeah.
And it's because of Bill Paxton. The man
Bill
is
Paxton's
fantastic
a big
in
part
that
of that.
movie.
Yeah,
MC
yeah.
Gainey's great.
It's pretty good.
Everyone's great in that movie.
No.
And
Penelope.
It's just a spoof almost of I Still Know You Did Last Summer.
Pretty much.
Where Jack Black plays a Jamaican character.
Okay, Penelope. We're gonna take care
Was
of
it
it.
him and Mekhi Phifer are in that
Yeah.
movie, right? Why?
I think so. But yeah, I don't know. I never
Brandy?
saw it. But I don't know. Brandy was in it. I remember Brandy was in it.
And then yeah, obviously Jennifer.
I don't think I ever watched that one.
I watched the remake.
Oh, that's so sad to say that there's a remake of that.
No, it's not. It's okay. It's not a remake, but okay. So there's I Know What You Did Last Summer. I Still Know
Yeah,
You Did Last Summer is
yeah.
all they made for the original, and then there's
Yes.
I'll always remember what you did last summer.
Yes.
Where let me break down this barrier for you and ruin your fucking brain. The villain of that movie, you think it's gonna. We're like sitting there because wife and I watched it, and we're like, okay, so it's gonna be like this guy or that girl, and we're like. Ends up being the fisherman is a real like demonic person.
Oh,
so it's a literal demon.
It's a supernatural being.
And we're like, what? Why? What's the point of this?
Wasn't Black Goo? Wasn't Jason Blum Black Goo? Because that's the
No,
new
it
thing
was
now.
like it reminded me of. So when I watched The Boys 2, Brahms,
Right? Yeah,
whatever it was called,
yeah.
I was like, oh, it's like that movie.
Right.
So it was originally set up as just a person. Now it's a literal.
Now it's a literal demon and a dummy, and he's like, "What the
Why?
fuck? Huh? What?"
And then they made that I Know You Did Last Summer TV show.
Yes, that's what I'm confusing.
That's the
what
one
I'm
I told you
confusing,
was
yeah.
where it's like a teenage soap opera. Like, I can't
Right.
believe you fucked Tyler.
Right. No.
Here's my penis, and it's like a dick hanging out, and you're like, stop showing the dick, dude. And it's like, anyway, I'll get back with Brenda as soon as the summer's over, and I can't believe we're gonna do this. So let's find out who the serial killer is, and we're gonna. Here's my open wide pussy.
Wow.
And it's like, why?
Was
I
it
like
Net-
pussies, but holy shit, come on.
Was this a Netflix show?
It's on Amazon.
Amazon? Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
but you get lured in this like weird. You're like, oh, soap opera. It's like a weird, like you think it's like a CW show,
But then because it's Amazon, they go, we can be
and it shows
edgy,
like
we're gonna show titties.
here's the
and
neat nude beaches, and it's like literally like swinging dicks for 5 minutes. And they're
Well, it's like the Jack Reacher show.
And you're
Where
like,
Jack
come on.
Reacher for like it's violent, granted, because it's an action show, granted. But then I was like, is this chick gonna end up naked because this is a streaming show? Like, is she gonna get naked? And lo and behold, she gets in the shower with him and she's naked. And I was like, what's the point? Like, I mean, it's fine, don't get me wrong, but what's the point of that? It's just like
it's early Game of Thrones
because we can do that on Amazon because we can do whatever we want. So it's like, okay, but what does that do for the story? Nothing.
Well,
Like,
I'll
it's
give you an
pointless.
example of I know you did last summer the TV show. She goes, "Oh, I can't believe he killed him right there. That's insane. Like, oh my god, there's so much blood. My mom was here earlier, but she's in that nudist club. Cut to like 7 dudes swinging their dicks slowly.
Wow.
And they focus on the dicks swinging. And you're
Wow.
like, why?
Are you sure it's a Ryan Murphy show?
I would show it, but we get banned.
Yeah.
I don't care, but I also don't want to look at the dicks again.
No, that's all right.
Suck straight from the coconut's teeth. When mixed just right, it makes your short hairs grow.
Your short hairs grow.
The teat of the king. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm delirious.
Me too. Okay, let's
It's
get out of
time-
here.
time to get out of here.
I gave it a 6, right? We gave it
Yeah,
a
we
6.
already said 6.
Okay, let's get out of here. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
That's it.
So long, citizens. Next time, The Silence Redux on Thursday, we leave for home. Redux. 2 classic episodes. We get to break out our box sets here, Dick.
Very good.
He's right here.
Very good.
Season 2, season 4, I believe. Until next time, in the meantime, yeah, bye-bye. I already said that. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck off. Everyone, we got a
Why
viewer.
are you still
Fuck off.
here? What are you still here?
Fuck out of here.
Why are you still here?
Bye.
You want to turn off the light and do that trick again?
Shit.
Do the trick.
Yeah.
It'll be too dark. You won't see. It won't work.
Okay.
The day. I mean, it's really
Bye.
dark now. It's really
Do the
dark.
blender thing and we'll get out of here.
Thank you.
That's how the podcast
It's
ended.
for the podcast.
Yeah. The live stream, he didn't get eaten by a blender. You know that.
Yeah.
But we're going to get out of here too. So bye.
Bye.